All right. What is going on? Think About It podcast. I'm your host, Will. I'm here with my fellow co-host, or not co-host, but my fellow hosts,
Yeah.
Alfred,
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Terry,
Hello.
Yuri,
How's it going?
and unfortunately, our fifth cannot join us for tonight, but he shall and will be joining us sometime soon. All right. How has everyone's week been going so far? I'll start off first. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's been a week since I joined, and the stuff that's happened, I got some new headphones, feel me? Like the mic should sound a little better. Like
Oh,
it might like you should have some more bass to it. But oh yeah. Update on the AirPods, right? You know how I lost them at the gym? Hey
yeah,
boy, you already know how
yeah.
to get some second generation ones. So, know what I mean?
Pros?
Bossed. Yeah. Bossed up
Okay,
once more.
okay.
When we
And
got it.
Hold up.
what
I
was I gonna
got
say?
two.
Yeah. All right, bro. I'm trying to be like this guy when I grow up. But
Nah, I stole the other ones from Alfred.
god damn.
Those are
Look at
mine.
Alfred, bro.
This man stole
Damn.
mine.
Robbed.
But continue.
And last but not least, yeah. I got some new glasses too, you know what I'm saying? I put these bitches on. Dude, it felt like going from 480p to like fucking 4K. That shit was crazy.
What frames? What frames did you get?
They are called fuck. Let me see what they're called. I got them
Yo,
right
what's
here.
the
They're
response time on them? That's
Yeah.
the real question.
they're called Colors by Alexander Julian.
Okay.
I've never heard of it in my life.
Mhm.
But yeah. Hey, I will not hey. If you want to sponsor us, you know what I'm saying? Hey, feel free. But yeah, Alfred, how was your weekend so far, my friend?
Oh man, bro, I've been chilling, dude. I've been doing like a lot of online shopping, and I'm done with the shopping now. I'm chilling. I got like a bunch of clothes from Fashion Nova here. You know, I got the puffer. You feel me? I got the chains. You feel me? I got the bracelets. I even got new shoes. From you feel me? Let me pick them out real quick.
Yeah.
You know, I got.
Show the fit.
You feel me?
Hop on the bed.
I got these I got these shoes right here. You feel me? These
Okay.
white ones, and I got the black ones as well. Different colorways.
Damn.
Bro, my fashion is up, bro. The next time we meet, bro, I'm him.
Okay.
And I've been feeling myself a little bit. You know, I've been spoiling myself. Also, I've been getting into the cologne biz. You know, I ordered myself some Versace. You feel me? So I'm gonna be smelling right. You feel me? I just gotta
Which
get
one?
it. I forgot what they were called, but it's the one that smells like it's like a minty apple vanilla scent.
Ooh, you gonna have to send me that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in the clothing game, cologne game too, bro. So
Yeah. Bro, I knew because whenever we had that conversation about the colognes, you had a collection. I was like, bro, I gotta step my game up. You know, so
yeah.
my week's been pretty chill. It's been pretty chill. So yeah.
So I like to hear.
Sir. Anyone else want to take over?
Yeah, Terry, how's your week been?
My week's been cool for the most part. What did I do, man? The weeks just go by quick. You know, it's like we're about to be halfway through February. And by Monday. I've started going to the gym in the morning, obviously with Alfred and Yuri. So that's been happening. But yeah, it was mostly just recording and making videos. I streamed a little bit, but yeah, nothing too crazy.
Like Terry said, I have to agree. Nothing too crazy went on in the week. We started going to the gym in the morning, and then something good we did is we didn't eat out for once. We actually cooked at home.
That's good.
That is true.
But other than that, to be honest, I mean, I got a little beard trim before hopping into the podcast today. That's about it.
Bro, you're already finna be looking sexy when we see in person, bro.
Oh
Nah.
God.
Damn.
Nah,
okay.
that shit's gonna grow out in 2 days. Y'all will see.
Oh man.
Wait, I got a question though.
Yeah.
What did you guys cook? You and Terry?
It was me, Terry, and Alfred actually.
Oh,
cooked
yeah.
some
What'd you guys cook?
BLTs.
Okay.
BLTs with eggs.
Yeah, without the lettuce.
With the addition of some
God
protein
damn.
shakes, you feel me? Well, I had the
God
protein
damn,
shakes.
no invite, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
Ah,
bro.
damn.
Hey, the next time we go to the gym, bro, we gotta get a part 2.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Also, Tier,
Every Monday.
I never got to ask you, but how's the lasagna? Because I forgot my lasagna at your place.
I haven't made it yet.
You
I
haven't
haven't
made
made
it
it
yet?
yet.
Dang.
No.
Okay. I was
Oh,
gonna say
yep.
we need
Sounds
like
sounds
I
good.
think-
Sounds good. Save it
I
for
can-
Monday. Save it for Monday.
I'm finishing it tomorrow. But
God damn.
I got the ketchup. We went to Trader Joe's, and when we went in there, we originally just went in there for ketchup and mayonnaise. But when we got to the store, I'm like, yeah, let me get some ketchup. There's an employee that comes. They're like, hey, have you tried our homemade lasagna? It's really good. And he drags me over there. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, okay, here's the lasagna. I'm like, oh, this is a decent price. Alfred's like, oh yeah, I'll cop some as well, I guess. And we got some lasagna, and then the guy's like, oh yeah, we also have hash browns. You should really try them. And these guys tried pretty much selling the whole entire store to us. But yeah, Alfred left his lasagna here. It was a nice charitable donation, as well as his
and my bread.
whole wheat bread. Appreciate it. 8 grams of protein per 2 slices. So
That
Yeah.
bread was busting.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys ready to get into these topics?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. All right. First on the list, man. The earthquake in Turkey, man. That is some shit, man. That is some shit. What's your guys' how do you guys feel about that situation?
Well, from what I understand is that it was like a magnitude of 7.8, and there has been up to 20,000 deaths because of it. It's
25.
25 now.
28, 28, 28.
28. Yeah,
28. Damn.
That is insane. Of course, thoughts and prayers being sent over to the families over there that have been affected, and it's just unfortunate, man. Like, that is insane news that happened during this week. So yeah.
Yeah.
The bigger the number, the worse, I'm guessing. I've never dealt with earthquakes, but 7
yeah.
is bad.
7
3
is a
still bad, but
Oh yeah.
7 is a really high number. I've personally been in a super big earthquake as well. So if you guys remember in Japan, the 9.0 earthquake in
Mhm.
2011,
Oh yeah.
I lived there. I didn't even evacuate, but I remember it was a scary time, dude. I remember the total school like count of students we had were like it was like I don't know, like over 20,000, and that like reduced down to like 2,000 super fast. It was crazy, yeah. But
Damn.
nothing really happened to us because it was kind of like I think within like the Fukushima prefecture. I don't remember the prefecture like really affected heavily, but I was pretty close to it, man. It was a scary time for sure, but yeah, man. From my personal experience, man, even it doesn't matter if it's 9.0 or 3.0 or 7.0, man. Earthquakes are not a fun thing to be in, and just in general, it's never a fun thing to be in. And like Alfred said, my thoughts and prayers go out to every single family that's been heavily affected by this earthquake, man. It sucks, man. It's never a fun situation to be in.
did you experience the earthquake like while it was active, or just like at the aftermath?
Both. Like I
What's it
expect.
like? I've never been in an earthquake. What would take us through pretty much what would be going
It's
on?
weird because it's like sometimes like I remember me and my friends who lived in Japan at the time, we were like playing like WWE, and we were like low-key getting a little aggressive, and like kind of it was coming from the game into real life, and then we were like, is someone stomping their feet? And then it got worse. Like everything started shaking. Like it's so hard to like describe to you the feeling. It's like being it's like staying on the floor and not being able to like find a proper footing almost. It's super it is not like it is a scary experience. I remember like being super scared and I was just like, bro, I want to go home, bro. But yeah, it's bad, and it's the thing is it's like it's not just a one-time thing because you have the other earthquake that falls right after too, and that hit too, and it was just like damn, like I remember, man, it felt like the end of the world.
Yeah.
Earthquakes are just not fun, especially of that caliber. 7.0 is not a small number, but yeah.
What were the drills like over in Japan? Because here in Washington, we would just duck under our desks, and
I mean, it's no
uh,
different. We just duck under the desk, or we go under like door hinges, like that type of thing, practicing that type of stuff. I don't know.
mm,
I don't really remember like the stuff like that, but I just remember like people were a lot more like shaken up. It was kind of like post COVID hitting. It was just like you know what I mean. Like it was kind of like everything was dead because
mm,
everyone was just when something like that hits, it's like no one's prepared for that. You know what I mean? No matter how much preparation you can do, you can't be prepared for something of that caliber. I mean, look at the one that happened in Turkey. You know what I mean?
right,
It wasn't even as big as the Japan one, and yet it's how many people have died here? Like 2,000 or 20,800 or oh my god, I'm sorry,
2,800.
28,000. Yeah, over that number have died,
yeah,
and that's the
Have
smaller number. You
you
know what I mean? So.
have you guys heard about? There's a lot of streamers who I think are doing kind of like a noble deed and cause. One streamer by the name of Hassan Parker, or Hassan Abi on Twitch, he started a little like donation for people, and in a couple of days he raised hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I think they're in the millions now. But at the start, a lot of people were calling it a scam. iShow Speed wanted to donate 50,000, but people were saying, "Hey, man, don't donate. It's a scam." And that obviously echoed to him. He didn't donate at first, and I'm sure viewers and other people probably felt the same. Like, "Oh, this guy's donating, saying it's a scam. Be careful." Just like, what do you guys think about people? Just, I guess, I don't know, having almost no remorse for these situations, because no one's gonna. Somebody obviously could, but faking donations at such a huge scale for something like this when thousands of people die is just, if you do that, something's wrong with you. So I don't
But
think Hassan's faking it, and it seems like the money's going to good hands. And they really need money. Forget food and anything, they just need money right now.
mm,
Like the government said it a billion times, they just need money to fix things up and,
yeah,
that whole thing.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
the the world is big that there definitely will be a lot of people who try to scam in these kind of situations, or profit off
mhm.
of bad situations. But if you see that the person is doing good, like, I don't know. I didn't look up on the Hassan homie, so I don't know anything about this situation. But if you see a person's doing good, you could support it. If not, then, or if you don't see the person doing good, then where's your money going?
mm,
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. I can't imagine someone like Hassan to just straight up scam like during this situation, because I don't know why he would risk his entire career just to just take advantage of his viewers like that. Of course, there are people that will, like Yuri said, that will try to scam and make the most out of this. But for most streamers that are like at the very like top, I don't really see any reason why. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I think it's just a level of just one boredness and just people just following the crowd of just like, oh, well, it's a trend to say that these guys are scamming, so yeah, let's hop on this and make it seem like they're bad. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's just my thought.
Or just too
I
lazy to do the research and go on with the train of what people say.
Yep. I was gonna say, I think it's good to have a level of skepticism, especially in stuff like this, because, like you said, Terry, and like everyone has said, like people will manipulate the situation to profit off of it, and it's completely fucked up, but it is entirely possible. But I also don't think it's you know what I mean. You gotta have some humanity to you. You want to donate, so do your research if you have this level of skepticism. Like because I've heard that some other charities they've done stuff that is pretty fucked up, that on like a major scale, you know what I mean, that are like very well known, and yet have like done some bad stuff. But you know what I mean, you gotta look at to where your money's going if you're gonna give money, I feel like. So I
Yeah,
think
do your
it's a great
research.
cause.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I think it's good to donate money and bring awareness to the situation. However, just do your research. I mean, what's the harm in literally going on Google for 10 seconds and seeing where your money's going to? I mean, you're doing good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I don't think people should be like, no, 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 don't give your money. It's messed up. It's like, hey, just do your research. Like it's like Yuri said, it's people just follow the herd, and it's just do your research. I don't know, but Yeah.
Take into advisement what other people say, but make your own what is it called? Not assumption. Make your own end result or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Um.
Mhm.
Any final thoughts? Anything you guys want to ask or say?
Has anyone here besides Liam ever been affected by like any major disasters like we got the earthquakes or do we have tsunamis here? Is that a thing?
Yeah. No, not really.
No?
I don't know.
Not in
I mean,
Washington, though.
Not
They're not
Washington?
often.
Okay.
The
Hurricanes, tornadoes, none of that.
worst,
Yeah.
the worst thing that we've maybe experienced here, or I have, is like crazy wind and maybe like huge amounts of rain, like just flowing and leaking into houses.
Just flooding.
Hail.
Yeah.
I remember this was insane. It was maybe 3-4 years ago.
Mhm.
I was driving by Green River College, and it was after like a really windy day. And I don't know if I sent the photo to Alfred or Yuri, but somebody's car, they had an entire log in the middle of like their under, not like through their car, but like under the car. So I don't know if they drove
damn.
over it, but there was a log stuck under there, and it was a giant log. And to be
Jeez.
honest, I really don't know how it got down there. But like
Skills.
that was crazy. And yeah, I think years ago I had sent a photo on I had a side flip phone with like water. My entire apartment that I lived at just got flooded because I lived kind of in a lower area, so all the water goes down there. And yeah, but we had to change our carpet and everything. It was not fun.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sucks.
For me, back when I used to live in Iowa, like whenever it was winter, bro. Like the snow hit us, so there would be a bunch of like blizzards and a lot of. For some reason, they would still try to open up the schools. Like they they really weren't that like they didn't really care about the safeties. But there was one time where I got off the bus and it was just like 3 to 4 feet of snow, like up to here, and I'm just in like the third grade, just walking home, just trying to trudge through and all that stuff. It was not a good time, bro. Like you know those stories of how the grandparents were saying back in my day we used to have to walk, bro. I was experiencing that. Like I was going through
God,
lines and
dude.
everything. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
Imagine the teachers having to wake up for school, like having to go there at like 6-7. I'd be mad.
They're
Yeah.
better than me, man. I would have called out instantly.
Yeah, for sure.
I have COVID-19 in 2008.
For real. God damn. Yuri,
Yeah.
have you been in a natural disaster like that or no? Or any natural disaster?
Oh, that's what I was just thinking of. I don't really recall anything serious like that happening. No.
Hey, man. Good luck. Hey, or I mean, that's good. That's good luck. Like that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been.
No,
What can
Yeah.
I say? I've been blessed.
Yeah, that is really happening around
Hey.
here in Washington. If
Yeah,
anything,
we're pretty good.
yeah, I mean, as bipolar as the state is, we're not that crazy, I guess. But I do remember one day where it hailed, it was windy, it was sunny, it was raining, all in one day. And at that time, bro, I was taking someone out, and we were gonna go play baseball with some of the other homies. I'm pretty sure Tierra was gonna join us as well, but yeah, it was just poorly timed, and yeah.
Oh, dude.
Mhm.
Talking about hail, actually, that reminds me. There was one time hail the size of little golf balls, literally denting
God damn.
cars and everything.
Yeah.
Bro,
I
that
think
shit
I
was so
remember that
bad.
day a couple years back.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It wasn't for too long. It hailed for like what, 5 minutes, if even that, and then it stopped. But
Hey,
it was
man,
fat
that's all it takes.
hail. Yeah, cars were damaged.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Hey, we getting a new car. Yes, sir.
new windshield, new frame, new everything.
For real. All right. Yeah. All right. Next topic, unless you guys have anything final to say.
Nope. Just move on.
All right. Yeah. So next topic, man. Next topic. I don't even know how to pronounce Atrioc. Atrioc. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
The
yeah.
streamer, the famous YouTuber, who was watching not safe for work deep fakes of his friends, man. Bro. How fucking God, how horny you gotta be, bro? Bro. You know what I'm saying? Corn is free, bro. Corn is free. You can get it anywhere, anytime, any place you want, as long as you got access to the internet, bro. My guy was chugging the hog or whatever they be saying, bro. God damn, bro.
Plus,
Like,
He has
he's
a wife,
married, right?
too.
Yeah.
I know, yeah,
He
bro.
also got a wife, so that also is not helping his case. Yeah.
For
So,
real.
You want to hear something that makes it worse?
yeah, go ahead.
The person he's married to, one of the deep fakes he found was like her best friend who also made their wedding cake. So
Oh my god.
there's that.
No.
And it's also
No.
Ludwig's girlfriend who is one of his best friends. It's a whole mess.
Yeah, no, that guy has problems, bro. What
Bro,
the
what-
hell?
Bro, some freakazoid shit. God damn.
That's the next level of trust, though. Like,
I heard you gotta pay for that shit too, bro. Like for some of that shit to be made or whatever. I don't know, but
he paid for it.
He went on this site. It was there was this site he had gone to. I'm not gonna name it, and to be honest, I don't know the name. Okay, I do know the name, but it's because I saw the video. Not the video.
Stop the
but-
cat.
damn.
Stop
Wait,
I
the
saw the
cat.
exposed. The site was taken down like literally a day after it was all leaked because there's so much influx and like the law got involved. But basically, he was streaming. He alted tabbed, and somebody, was like, "Oh, let's see what his browsers are." They check his browsers. They see Pokimane. They see Cutie. Maybe I shouldn't even say the names. If you're a famous girl streamer online, it's gonna be out there. And even if you're a guy, I mean, apparently Moist Critical is giving two guys the skiers, like he's skiing with them. So these deep fakes are mad. But that's how they caught him. And after that, man, like the next day, there was just so much influx to the site. It's insane. I think it probably like tripled. But yeah, no, there are free sites. Like he paved the way for many people to look up deepfakes. Like if you look at Google search results, I'm gonna kill this guy. Somebody called me.
Damn.
No, somebody
Try to
called me.
Flashbang, bro.
But yeah, like this whole situation is really sad because a lot of women are, I don't think people should make deepfakes if they're not consenting. Like it's just you should have people's consent. None of these girls, Pokimane, they all stayed out of OnlyFans. She could have 100 million, but Pokimane would be so rich if she knows. But
what
Bro.
makes it more upsetting is people would go back through like Pokemon's like people would go through Pokemon's like old photos and they would be like, oh, so but she could post these, photos of herself looking like this, but deepfakes is the problem. It's like, first of
that's
all,
completely
she
different.
posted it by her choice. She didn't consent to any of those deepfakes or any of that like stuff. So it's just people's mindsets. It doesn't make sense to me. And I when I was watching the clip, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know who Atrioc was until this entire situation happened. It was tough to see, like him, his wife in the back crying as
The
he's
apology was
apologizing. I was
crap.
like, yikes, man! Like you
Guys,
really-
I'm gonna give you a rundown of the apology. Alfred, just lean back. So Alfred is the wife, and I'm Atrioc. Guys, I'm sorry for doing this. I shouldn't have gone on those sites. It was a moment of weakness. I was on Cornhub, and I saw an ad, and I clicked the ad. I don't believe that.
First of all,
I don't
why are you
believe he
clicking on
clicked the
ads
ad.
on
He
Cornhub,
looked
bro.
this up. He looked this up.
What?
If you click an ad on any of those sites, you are looking for Trojan. You're looking for malware. You're looking to get your social security card hacked, bro. You're gonna get found. I think this was intentionally done. And also, how do you accidentally go on a site, accidentally put your credit card info, put your zip code
Bro,
in
you
there?
know what that reminds me? It reminds me of that one kid
Oh,
that got caught by his
autofill.
kid, where he had his pants down.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like,
my
"Mom!"
pants accidentally fell.
That entire thing, bro. You knew what you were doing, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. And also, why are you watching it on your streaming PC? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
For real, bro. Bro got
But
a
even
Safari
if
app,
we
bro.
take
What are
that
you
out of
doing?
account, it's kind of a bad thing in general that this exists. You know, like
I'm talking
the
about like I'm
government
talking
needs to
about
do
him watching
something.
corn in general, like on his
Oh yeah,
work.
that's just stupid.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
That's a 0 IQ play.
Yeah. But yeah, the fact that deepfakes exist is it's disgusting, man.
I
So,
know. It's crazy because it was. I thought, man, the fact that he has a wife too, bro. That is just so like, bro.
You
How
need that if you have a
fucking
wife, bro. That's my question. Is she not
God,
good?
bro. You gotta be like, you gotta be.
I'd be kind of depressed.
bro,
I was too, bro.
And our friends too. Like, just
I
let
Yeah.
that sink in.
it's
You
like
can't even be on some. Yo, I'm trying to expand some shit out, bro. I'm trying to. You want to try some shit? Like, bro, he was just like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna just watch this shit. I'm gonna do my thing. But hey, bro.
Solo mission.
God damn.
Guess he got that dog in him.
Oh
Yeah, no,
God,
that's
nah, hell no. He got the.
that's an instant drop, bro. Like if one of the homies was like whacking it to like one of our girls or something like that, is dog, what the fuck? No.
Yeah, it's just that's kind of one of the unacceptable. Where's the bro code? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
this is rule 1.
Bro, at least ask the homie. At least
Nah,
God
ask.
damn, man.
Have the common courtesy, please.
Yeah,
Have some
at least
respect.
Hey,
May
at
I
least
beat
either
this
get
on thy
denied.
wife? That's what y'all want him to say.
Well,
God
either he
damn.
gets the permission or he gets denied. You know, at least he asked. He didn't go without permission. This homie just said, "Hey, I don't need no consent, no nothing. I'm my own man. I got this."
Here's another. Like, let's look at. I'll play devil's advocate. I don't want to, but like in
Oh,
terms of
my God.
art and freedom of expression and all that, because that's one way people try to use this. It's, you know, in terms of like movies and dubbing, it can be very useful, which I actually agree with. But I think the drawbacks. Oh, I can't play negative devil's advocate. But yeah, what do you guys think? Like, could this be used for good?
In what way? Are you like?
Like I said,
It's
you know,
family over.
for dubbing, you can use it to dub. You can use it. So now this, I don't know how
As
comfortable people
long
are with
let
this.
me say this, as long as there's consent involved, then whatever. But if there's no consent, then I don't think that it should happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
Or give him a
Let's-
cut. Give him a cut too.
God damn.
That's
hell
good
no.
to hear. I have one bold prediction about deep fakes, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am going to be wrong on this. I 100% believe that within the next 10 years, Marvel will use a deep fake of Stan Lee. I 100% believe that.
Probably. I mean, they're already making like a documentary about him and whatnot. So yeah, Disney has been abusing that man, like figuratively, you know.
Let him die, bro.
But yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Legends never die.
God damn. Speaking of big online personalities being exposed for fucked up shit, Seth the Programmer. Oh man, even
mean Seth
better
the
than
Pedo?
yeah, Seth the Pedo, man.
Set the predator.
Even more righteous and heroic than Atrioc, obviously, being exposed for talking to little girls. I don't even know the full magnitude of the situation and like all the details, but man, the shit I've seen on Twitter, man, this guy
I'd say
is
toss this one to
done,
Alfred.
bro.
I think
He's
he knows
done,
about
bro.
it.
He is donezo, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alfred, you wanna take the lead on this one a little bit?
Yeah, so Seth the Programmer, if you do not know, is a part of the anime community. And pretty much what had happened was a YouTuber that goes by the name of Clyde made like a 3-hour long expose on Seth the Programmer. And let me just
Documentary.
let me just name all the allegations that he's done. All right. We got lying, stealing money, recording friends without permission, sexual harassment, sexual assault, blackmail, doxing, DDoSing, swatting, manipulative behavior, grooming minors, pedo activity, making fans eat shit for mod, racist, homophobic, ableist, and a bunch of death threats.
Sounds innocent.
Sounds like a good guy to me.
Hey, yo, send this man to the gulag. What the fuck?
Yeah,
This man
so,
just like, committed every crime on earth.
so yeah, this
Free my boy. He did nothing wrong.
Oh my god.
Nah, lock him up.
Yeah, so when I was listening to Clyde's video, it was a tough listen. And there's even a 58-page PDF on everything as well. Organized.
damn.
There's a table of contents, bro. Like that
Bro,
man
when
is
you got
yeah.
So, and a little more context too. Seth the Programmer, extremely toxic. Clyde is not so innocent himself either. All these like kind of communities. I do think Seth was definitely the baddest apple out of the bunch, but
Bro was OD for sure.
you know, all of them were pretty toxic, and Clyde is kind of trying to skate by saying, oh, he was just kind of going with it. But to be honest, I can't say this, but people that ruled under, this certain dictator in World War II, they still got, reparations. Like they got, wait, is that the right word? I don't know. They got handed what was deserved to them, even if they just went with it, So I don't think Clyde himself is honestly too innocent in this, because he was pretty toxic in the whole thing. But yeah.
Yeah, sure, but he didn't like do the extreme stuff that Seth.
No.
did.
Seth,
I'm just
Seth is a criminal.
I'm just pointing that out there right now before people.
Seth is a criminal, bro.
But yeah, it was crazy because for me, I used to like listen to like a lot of the power scaling that these guys do like within the anime community, and just to see that this honestly came out of left field, and
It was right for me. I
and
saw this coming because he's so toxic.
and because of because this happened, a lot of people were saying like, oh, Seth the Programmer versus EDP, who's the best, who's the
Oh
more
my
stronger, all
God.
that stuff, and yeah, it's ridiculous. But this is kind of ironic because last week's, or I guess the previous episodes, we talked about the women, the e-girls, and how they were in group chats talking shit and all that stuff, and this is the comparison that I needed. So with Seth the Programmer, he was just straight up, just, he didn't care if you were a fan, he didn't care if you were a friend, he didn't care if you were a man, woman, a child. He would go for
damn.
everybody. Like that was who he was, like, to the heart. And yeah, men are toxic. Men are the most
Black Air
toxic for
Force
sure,
energy.
bro. Like this man needs to go to jail. He needs therapy, because I feel like this is a result of him, not spending enough time outside of the internet. He's always on Discord, just, doing this type of stuff.
Hey, I'm gonna have to put you down there. You said men are toxic, not females are toxic. There's a small
I said
few of
more.
men that are like female. I think there's less guys that are toxic. Guys
Elaborate?
have toxic. Guys have toxic trait, which is the trait that they want to be the alpha male wherever they go. Which some people are okay with letting other people take the role. They don't care, Other people, they have to be the leader wherever they go. But that's between guys. Girls, bro, they'll walk into a place. Hey, girl, how you doing? Go into the bathroom, bruh. This bitch is da. Like, bro, I'm not wrong about that. Come on, now.
Yes, they put on a facade that they're nice, but in reality,
Oh,
they
am I
go,
lagging?
No, I think you're
Guys,
fine. You're fine. But like
okay,
with
we're
guys,
good.
they're just upfront with it, Like,
yeah,
it don't
guys,
matter.
they're toxic, but they'll literally walk up to you, be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Start fighting there and then on the spot. Females, they'll act two-faced. They'll literally put on a persona in front of her, go behind her back, and talk shit.
I still think
Fair
men
enough.
are more toxic,
Um,
especially with like what this man was capable of doing, and oh my gosh,
Oh.
yeah.
As I
Yeah,
said,
so-
there's a small few.
One thing, I think, at least for me, and I read some other comments, Seth has been like this literally for years. This didn't come out of nowhere. I think that everything else, the grooming and all that stuff, yeah, that's new. But in terms of like him being just a piece of shit, bro, he's cursed out his. I don't know if I was, when people like, there's something that's obviously okay. Like, again, let me go back to that dictator in 1942. Okay. How the hell did people not see that he was, oh, that kind of rhymes. But how did people not see that he was going to, do all the bad things that he said he was going to do? He literally said, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, and that. Like, he wrote a book about it. and yet somehow people are like, oh, we are shocked that this has happened. Like, I don't. For me, there were streams where he was calling his fans, and this is in Clyde's video. He was calling them literal like brain dead people for donating money, and people would just keep on donating. Like, it might be, maybe that.
I think it's because people thought he was just playing a character, and they're like, oh, let's just
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's. Yeah, I think that could be the case. But even then, that's such a toxic character. I can't support characters that are attacking me. You know, it's like,
of course, yeah.
Or every because not one stream that I didn't see was it not like that. And even in the comment section, you go to his comments, bro. He would just argue with. All I know, bro, is I will sleep good at night, not arguing with somebody in my comments. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I only watch his YouTube videos, and funny enough, those weren't even his videos to begin with. All he really did was read a script that people made for him. He didn't edit his own videos. He didn't like do any of that stuff. All he did was just come into like the thing, record on OBS, and that's it. You know, like his most viewed videos weren't even made by him. So that's just another thing that you know, sucks, but it is what it is. And I want to talk about him making a fan eat shit to get moderation.
That is
I
so
want to say
fucking.
this. I want to say this. The person, like, yeah, fuck Seth for making that dude do that. But let's be honest, he really didn't have to do that at all. And also, the fact that 1, he ate his own shit. 2, recorded it just to be rewarded moderator is, yeah, that dude's kind of.
Would you guys
kind of pathetic?
Okay, how far would you guys? Because for me,
dude, I don't.
And I'm gonna say this with full, yeah. I could give not one flying shit, pun not intended. Like, I'm not eating a single pound of manure or feces. Like, you're not getting me to do any, like, I don't know. I feel like people care about too many like of these online presences or like people, because bro, they don't even know who you are.
Bro,
like, really,
what does moderator get you?
Nothing. You wanna know what it gets you? You have to do work for the person that you're watching. Like, that's literally, you need to do work for them. You don't even get to enjoy the stream. You have to do work.
Homie ate shit to work for free labor.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Unless, did his mods get? No, there's no way he paid them. Nah.
Probably not.
No.
But you could put a gun in my head. I ain't doing that shit. The fuck?
Exactly.
I'm not asking.
I will be praying to God.
I'm not asking mod for in the first place, so I don't know. It's just
exactly.
It's
man. Yeah, that's why, man. You gotta hold. What are you gonna say?
I would say this is like the true case of being clinically online, like, you know. But that's just what I want to say.
Can I add to that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly think one of the biggest issues of all and all, like, probably 90% of all like mental illnesses right now, everybody's on the internet way too much. Like, I think, which study is it? 60% of all suicides are by people who are vitamin D. What's the word when you're not sufficient in it? Insufficient, right? Like, people, like, you go outside. Seriously, go outside. And I'm not kidding. Go to the gym. Go just on a walk. Seriously, guys, go outside. It's gonna save your life. It's gonna make your life so much better. I think even for me, my worst times were just when I was inside playing games all the time. Go outside, meet people. Even if you don't meet people, just go out. Like, stop being on the internet so much. People get all these algorithms, put you in an echo chamber. You're stuck seeing the same thing, the same people, or similar people, but new. It's all rehashed. Like, it's so dangerous to be online, but we live in a generation where people are on it for, like, shoot, I don't know, at least 2 hours a day, which is 14. I think 3, but it's, I don't know. People on the internet way too much.
Yep. In this case, I just feel like it's, like you said, these internet, or I forgot who said it, but these internet personalities, they're held at a pedestal, and we need to hold these people accountable, man. We cannot let these people be invincible. It's crazy because it's like, okay, I'll see shit like this where, like, someone that's super big is doing something fucked up, and people will acknowledge it completely and still disregard every action they've done, and it is so annoying, bro. Like, I get, like, all the, like, separate the artist from the art or whatever the fuck, all that shit, right? it doesn't fucking matter, man. They're a piece of shit. You can
We're all
enjoy
people.
something, but you know what I mean? You gotta hold these people accountable, man. You cannot let them have leeway to make a comeback. Fuck that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and that ties into what Terry says, you letting these people run loose, you know what I mean? You gotta have a breath of reality. You gotta see fucking you gotta go outside and see how the the real world works, man. Like fuck. Because man, if it hey, I don't know. Internet's a weird place, man. And we've grown up with it, but
Yeah,
it seems like people can't adapt to it so fast.
it's
I don't know.
it's unfortunate that a lot of the people that have been affected by Seth weren't able to fight back, or they felt powerless against him. Um, it again, it's just if they were able to seek help, or just talk to someone about this situation, maybe it could have ended sooner. But at the end of the day, it takes time to get this information out, and I'm glad that it's out now, and it's especially glad that this evidence is like hard, like to the point where like this man went on the Keemstar's show, and he actually admitted to everything. Like he straight up just flat out said, "Yeah, I did it all." So there you have it. And I
Yep.
hope fans of his don't welcome him back to YouTube or anything like that, because you can't let this slide. And I've seen it too many times, to the point where big creators will, be called out on these crazy allegations, and they'll take a 6-month break, and they'll come back, and people are like, "Oh, what's up,
Mhm.
bro? Like, hey, we missed you," and all that stuff. It's like, no,
So
this
fun
motherfucker was
fact,
touching kids, bro. Like, so
fun fact, he was at 990K, almost 1 million. He's at 893K now, so not close to that million anymore, which is good.
mhm.
And my second thought I forgot, but oh well. Oh wait, here it is. I just remembered. Not to come to his aid or anything, but also there was like a ton of people that were affected by Seth, right? Like not just 1, 2. I remember it being maybe like 12,
A bunch of
something
people.
around there.
Mhm.
So these were all very young people, but as I always say, like I feel like, or at least this is just maybe my feeling, and it could be way off, but I think at some point, parents or some of these people need to like be held accountable, or just hold themselves accountable. I know these are all young people, but if you're going to leave people on the internet, especially your children, and you don't know what they're doing, you gotta know that they could potentially meet some bad people. And again, I'm not trying to defend the guy. However, I think a lot of people put themselves in these situations either unknowingly, and again, maybe not having the right moderation. Yeah, when I was younger, I was on the internet unmoderated and all that. So I'm not saying that's exactly what needs to be done, but also, I don't know, like, I really can't fathom most of what most of these people are doing. I think the guy who ate the shit was probably younger than us. You could not pay me. You could not pay me. So all I'm trying to say is, at least for that guy or gal, um, what the hell? Like, they gotta take accountability for that. I get it, Seth, your idol, but you cannot. Like, that's all I'm saying. You know what? Am I coming off as bad here? Like, I feel like some of these people need to at
No,
least.
you're
No,
right.
hold
No,
themselves
you
no,
are
you're
accountable. I get
100%
it.
right.
you are right, bro. If like I'll be
Like,
honest, if the person that ate shit was in this call, I would honestly ask him like, "What the fuck were you thinking like at that moment?" Like,
yeah. When you guys were like 15, is that or or 14? Hell, you know what? I'm gonna go down to 12 years old. Would you guys have done that? Because I
no,
know I'm not doing it.
Hell
no
no.
one is ever peer pressuring me into eating my own shit. That is not a scenario that is ever gonna happen.
Okay,
You know,
so then I'm not too crazy. And some of these people just, be careful on the internet,
please.
please. Like,
Mhm.
damn.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But Seth is coming back in 6 months. You're calling it out.
God damn. God damn.
He he needs to stay off. Like, but yeah.
You know, speaking of communities and all that stuff and toxic communities and stuff like that. Recently there has been a game that has came out, right? Hogwarts Legacy, man. Hogwarts Legacy. And I haven't played it. I haven't really seen gameplay a lot, but one thing I have definitely seen and a lot of people have seen is how, people feel towards the game. It's mixed. It is not It is not one-sided. It is not like, people are like, oh, this is a bad game, or oh, this is a really good game. It is there's certain things regarding, like, the person who created Harry Potter, people feel, and for good reason, a disdain towards her. She has really disrespectful opinions towards trans people and other groups that cannot name off the top of my head. Like, but I've known that she has, you know, disregarded a lot of communities for no good reason. So, but yeah, and this whole situation, how do you guys feel about it? Like, I've seen, like, streamers, like I forgot what it's called, or yeah, girlfriend reviews, right? They were streaming one day and they were being attacked for reviewing a game, and it got to the point of where one of them was having a mental breakdown. I think it was the girlfriend, right?
Mhm.
And she even was like,
Mhm.
let's take a break and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like at a certain point there has to be a barrier. I mean, right? It's a review type thing. But
Yep.
even regardless of all that, how do you guys feel about this whole negative connotation in regards to the game and its release?
So can I speak first? So pretty much, from my opinion, and this is coming from someone that grew up on Harry Potter. Like, I've went to the theaters to watch the movies, read the books, and I grew up on this franchise, and I love the characters, the world, and everything. And to see the amount of people reacting this way, um, I am in agreement of those that are deciding that they should avoid Hogwarts. It's like, okay, if you don't want to play the game, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But there are a group of people that have decided to harass those that are purchasing the game, and just calling
Mhm.
them, associating them with everything that J.K. Rowling has done throughout her years. Um, I actually did end up buying the game. Solely because I love Harry Potter. That franchise is something
Amen.
that will forever, be a part of my life. Um, but everything that J.K. Rowling has said, tweeted, donated to is, I do not agree with her views whatsoever. And it just sucks to see that the community has gotten to the point where they feel the need to attack other people just because they want to play a game that they love so dearly. I find that pretty ridiculous. Um, and another thing I wanted to add, Liam, with the Girlfriend
Yeah.
Reviews stream, is that they were actually donating every single money that they
Oh
made,
my God, yeah.
every single money they made off that stream. They were gonna donate that to like trans
Yep.
charities and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yep,
You
I think
know,
I remember seeing that, yeah.
and even though they were doing that, they still were receiving hate and harassment. So it's ridiculous. It really is.
Some people are evil, man. They want a reaction, or they want people to react to what they feel disdain for. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. But you can boycott the game. You can boycott anything you want. Like, there's
Yeah, of
nothing wrong
course.
with that. But again, just don't go out and try to affect other people to, like, you know make them feel bad about themselves.
Yeah.
You know. Um. Yeah.
So, me, the two issues I have with like the boycotts, a lot of people are doing it on Twitter, on Twitch, and to me, it's really I almost see it as like hypocritical. Elon has voiced his opinions on trans people, but people are cool with him not cool with him on Twitter, but they're using Twitter, they're making Twitter more money because if you're on Twitter, guess what? He's using you for advertisements. So you're supporting somebody who's already openly stated that he doesn't respect, trans pronouns and all that. So get off Twitter.
Mm.
Secondly, if there's just so many people don't realize that there's so many products by billionaires that they use that, whether it's through works of sweatshops or just something like insane, they use products that are pretty much they'll say they're boycotting. I really think people are doing this because it's like the easiest form of, I guess, helping or pretending to help, because really you're just at home typing, you're not doing anything. And
Mhm.
another thing, I feel like, at least I feel this way, I think Harry Potter has honestly transcended the creator. You know, I feel like there are series and things that can transcend their creators and they're in a new plane. Like Harry Potter would be fine without J.K. Rowling. I really think it would. And this game, no input from her at all. She was not involved with the game at all. Yet it is a smash hit. People are loving the game. You know, and kind of another example, take Windows and Microsoft. Bill Gates does not interact with them. I mean, people can still associate it with him, but Windows is its own thing. Microsoft is its own thing. Like there are times where creations, if they're really good and the creator set it up right, it'll be fine. And you know, this lady has so many, at least from what I've seen, so many issues. Like I remember, I think either a year ago or something like that, she was arguing with Hermione, I think is her name, the girl that plays her,
Emma
right?
Watson.
And she's like, Emma Watson, I created your career, blah blah blah. Yes, it's true, but like, if you just do your job, how is that like? I don't know. I mean, she was handed a job, you know, and she completed the job to the best of her abilities. I don't think she owes J.K. Rowling anything, you know. I mean, if anything, J.K. Rowling owes her more because like she made the series pop. The book's actually not.
Oh
What?
God, I was gonna say, bro.
Yeah.
Party here.
A
Emma
lot-
Watson made Harry Potter. That's the only reason I watch.
A lot of people, I mean, a lot of people use their the fact that, I mean, she's gonna gain royalties if it's like a Harry Potter a part of the thing, but she's already a billionaire. Like she's already
She's a billionaire.
yeah, she's already set for life. Like people purchasing Hogwarts Legacy isn't gonna, you know, do much of a change. And plus, she doesn't know you exist, dog. Like she doesn't know that you're out here, you know, creating these problems for everybody else. So it really isn't that big of a deal. But on the other hand, there are people that are buying Hogwarts to spite those that are boycotting it, which also I think is pretty fucking stupid. Like I think you should buy a game because, you know, you want to, not to spite the people that have pretty good reason to, you know, avoid the game. Do you guys get what I mean? You know, so
Yeah.
I also
Yeah,
guess
and
that's
And to be fair, like I'm not gonna lie, their reasoning for boycotting the game isn't bad actually.
no, it's not.
You know, if there was a game, or let's just say there was something where like a creator literally said, "Oh, every single dollar of royalties I get, I'm gonna give to the the Triple K or just some committee that like attacks people like me or my friends." Personally, I wouldn't support the game. That's my personal choice. But guess what? I wouldn't go out and attack others for supporting the game.
Mhm.
And I think that's the main difference between maybe me and others. Like you, and again, like you can really take it down with anything. Like sweatshops. If you're wearing wool, if you're wearing something from China, guys, like you support child labor. Like come on, like it's not good. I get it, but like there's just some things that happen, and I wish that we lived in a world. I can't understand her. I thought she liked gay characters. It makes no sense, bro. I don't understand J.K. Rowling at all. She confuses me way too.
Yeah.
Because didn't she make some of the characters gay? I'm so confused with her.
Later in the years.
Yeah.
she
So
tries to
what
figure
happened?
stuff
So
out.
she likes gay, but not trans. Like that's too much for her, or what? I'm so confused.
I don't know, man. She
I
like you said,
okay.
she has her own personal issues.
I did hear that, and I could be wrong, so don't quote me on this, but I did hear she said some of the comments she said because I guess it was kind of like a situation where like at the expense of one group, another one is affected or something. You know what I mean? Like that. I guess what was happening was I forgot all of the specifics, and like I said, I could be extremely wrong on this. So hopefully, I'm not misspreading information on the internet. But I think it was like a situation where trans people were like had something and at the expense of like women being disregarded or something like I don't know,
Oh
but
yeah,
Okay. She is
yeah, I do
she is a
remember
major
that.
feminist. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I
So
actually remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
so yeah, I think that's where that came in, but I don't know, man. That
We're
that
already
is,
calling it wrong.
yeah. I don't know, but even then, man, you can bring you don't have to put down another group to raise your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just gonna create more tension and distrust and issues between one another. So
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't make her any more right. And this whole situation, and is a good example of that. You shouldn't bash and force your opinions and your ideals onto another person.
Yeah.
Just because you disagree with them. Have a conversation. Have you know what I mean? Like see how they think. Tell them how you think. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that'll maybe create some some progress or something. I don't know. But even then, man, this whole situation is just dumb. I don't think these people should be going out and harassing people for buying the game. You just got to realize that is unavoidable
Mhm.
considering what the game is. It's a Harry Potter game. I don't really know any Harry Potter games that have had this caliber of um, publicity
Mhm.
and advertisement. And at the same time, you shouldn't buy a game just to spite a group of people. That is not much better. That is just as bad. Like I don't know. It's dumb.
Yeah.
One on that
Oh,
note,
okay.
Liam.
Okay.
You want to go, Alfred?
I was gonna ask Yuri if he had any opinions on this.
For me, this whole situation is honestly like, hey, people are people are gonna do what they want to do, you know. What?
I need to write
Hey,
down the timestamp.
America is supposed. Hey, my bad about that,
You're good.
but stuff slips out, you know. But what should we call it? America is supposed to be a free country, right? So people
Yeah.
are gonna say and do
UK.
what they want. People are
He's
gonna
from the
say
UK.
no. People are gonna say and do what they want. So like, who cares? Well, okay, she's from the UK. Whatever. Her stuff are getting sold here, is what I mean. You know what I mean? Whatever. But people say what they want. It's like it's their opinion. Just because you don't agree with that opinion, why does that have to contradict on what you do? You want to play the game? Buy the game and play it. You don't want to play the game? Don't buy it. But just
Let me
because
ask
the
you
person,
this. Can I ask you this? If
But,
if there was a game, if there was a game that attacked people from, let's just say, Slavic countries or like Ukraine or whatever, is that a game that you would support? And is that a game that you would condemn others from playing?
shit, if it was a good ass game and I enjoyed it myself, I
Oh
don't give a shit what
my
it's doing.
god.
But hey, hold on.
That's crazy.
Let me bring up a different situation for you then. Imagine the homie we were talking about, Stan Lee, the guy who made Spider-Man and all that stuff, you
Mhm.
know? Let's say he supported a bad group or something that, you know, killed people or did bad things, yada yada yada. Would you guys still watch Spider-Man? Or are you guys not gonna watch Spider-Man just because of that?
Okay, listen. Spider-Man is different.
No, okay.
No. It's the
I-
same
I-
situation.
like I've already I mean, there has been a lot of people in the past that have said some downright crazy ass shit, but I still like yeah, Kanye for example, but I still like well, because I grew up with like certain things. It really depends if they attributed their views on the characters that I, grew up and watched. If Spider-Man was as racist and like doing all that stuff, then I probably wouldn't be watching it. But they're, I probably would still be supporting Spider-Man just because he's my favorite superhero of all time. I just wouldn't be supporting Stan Lee. Like I wouldn't be like, oh,
Yeah.
Stan Lee is the GOAT.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
No, but that's exactly what I was saying. The whole time you guys were reading this thing in my head, I was like, hold up, let me bring up the Stan Lee situation because
the one thing, Yuri, though, is that like the money and this, you didn't put this in your thing, but maybe you did, maybe you meant to. The money that's from the game, it's a small amount. It's like maybe 1-2%. That money that gets sent to Stan Lee will be used to, I guess, keep oppressing people or whatever.
I mean, hey, people will do what they want to do with the money they make. That's their choice at the end of the day. Like you work, I don't have any say on what you spend your money on, just like everyone else works and you don't have any say on what they spend their money on. Same with this. He's making money on the game that he created or whatever. Like he didn't make it himself, but he paid people with the idea, yada yada yada. I don't know. But
Well, to that, I have to say that kind of ties back into what Alfred said. Sometimes the creation surpasses the creator, and that it's
Terry
just,
said that.
you know what I mean? Yeah. Terry said that. My bad. I'm sorry. And like people say, I'm sorry. No, bro. I don't know why, but okay.
You don't see color, bro.
It's
It's all
just
good.
yeah, for real, for real. Oh god, no, but it's just like the creation surpasses the creator, or separating art from the artist. It's just that type of thing,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's like that because it's just like Spider-Man. It displays a good message. I feel like he's well sometimes not portrayed as well, but he's a nerd, and he's gained these powers, and he goes through these struggles and stuff like that, and some people can empathize with that, or they want to relate to that, and they can feel some comfort in that. So
Mhm.
I just think it just depends. It's
Hey,
really like a gray line for that type of stuff.
Mhm.
with
But
the game, people learn patience and stuff. They gotta spend time on the game, which takes patience to spend time.
I think one hope that I have, honestly, for this podcast and just life in general, is that at least, and this is one thing I wanted to add with Liam's point earlier. It was just like a little bit different, but I have a fear that people won't have discourse, like people won't have civil conversations, because in the past, especially when I was in like high school, we would have like political debates, and I'd play devil's advocate, but a lot of the times, depending on the class, even the teachers would kind of shoot me down,
damn.
and it wasn't fun. We'll put it that way, and so it kind of worries me, but I do hope, and I guess I ask, do you guys think that we will move to a time where people can have conversations, or are we kind of like shooting ourselves in the foot, and all public discourse will be dead?
over
Um,
computers, over
Just in
computers,
just
I
in
might
general.
have to.
Just in
Well,
general.
okay, face to face, it depends on the person you come to. If you go face to face with someone who's what is the right word? I don't think stubborn's the right word to say, but if you walk up to a person who's very strong in their way, and you say something against their way, they're gonna like fight you or stand up for their way. And I don't know why I
Hmm.
just zoned out and forgot what I was trying to say with this point.
Ultimately, my question is, um,
I think if
it's
people like are able to separate their emotions from like
Mhm.
the topic, then maybe it can happen. But like, I haven't me personally, from interacting with other people like from a day-to-day basis, I haven't seen people be able to do that. But maybe in the future that can happen, but it's hard to tell. There's some
'cause-
people that are just very passionate about certain things, and that really plays a key note on the debate in hand. So
Cause I seem to, I'll try to have a conversation or like discourse with somebody, and I'm not kidding. They'll flip out.
mm.
Like,
And that's their passion.
I'll disagree with them, and this is a lot of people. It's not like it's more than half. You'll say something that disagrees with them, and they'll either be offended by themselves, or they'll have a meltdown. And
Oh,
it, to me, is very, if that's the state we're in now, I just wonder with like just social media and everything. I don't know, but I hope podcasts and slower like paced videos. I don't
yeah.
know. We'll see how everything pans out, I guess.
Sorry
Yeah,
to
for sure.
interrupt, but I just remembered the idea. So the thing that I was trying to say more or less is when you're in front of when you're on a keyboard, you could say whatever you want. No one's gonna do nothing. But when you come face to face with someone, you gotta watch what you say, because if you say something wrong and that person doesn't like it, it's not gonna just be keyboard chat. It's gonna be fist chat.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing that I was trying to say. I don't know why I forgot that.
Can I quickly add something to the Hogwarts topic? So
Yeah.
Mm.
I bought the game. I pre-ordered it the other day, and I actually got the chance to like put a couple hours in. And I'll be honest, that game is amazing. Like no
Damn.
bias, no none of that, bro. That game is just they were they were able to just recreate the Harry Potter world into like this, fantastic thing. The fact that you can create your characters, the fact that you can, make your own spells, um, it's just it's spectacular. And the way that they made Hogwarts is just it is gigantic, right? And another thing that I wanted to include was the irony in the fact that they actually did include a trans character in the game. Like she is actually there introduced into the game. You actually get to interact with them. You get to like have conversations, do different missions with them, and it's just, I don't know if people are aware of the fact that that person is in the game, but yeah, I found that pretty funny. It's a funny game. I wish it was multiplayer, and I would be doing a Vada Kedavra to like my homies and all that stuff, but
Alakazam.
it's not possible, but maybe in the future DLC.
Iridosa-colitis.
Bro, they don't get that, bro. Nah, but
Yeah, it's a
damn.
fun game. Even
yeah.
if you're not a Harry Potter fan, it's a good wizard game. You don't need any context with it. So please buy the game.
Hey, it don't
please.
got nothing on Wizards 101. If you know, you know.
Damn.
Y'all remember? Are you a boy or are you a girl? It used to come up on every site.
Oh man,
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
Wizards 101? Am I tripping?
it is Wizard 101. They also have Pirate
Yep.
101 as well.
You know, you know. What's up?
They also have Pirate 101.
There's Pirate 101?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just remember Wizards 101, bro. I'd go somewhere, I'd click a damn link, and I'd go over there, and I'd have to select if I was a boy or a girl.
Mm,
Like, what, 2008, 2009? Every site you went on. Oh my gosh, good times.
yeah, but
Yep.
yeah, that's all I got for this topic.
Yeah.
What was the gender
Alright.
selection like in the game? I want to know.
It's just
Did it
boring.
have the option to be trans?
No.
Oh man.
I had to ask.
Damn it, my point is taken off. Nah, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Moving on to the next topic, right? Naruto poll voting.
Yes,
I
yes.
have no idea what this is. So someone has to fill me in.
I
on
don't know
this.
nothing, so don't look at me.
Okay. So pretty much, from December to the end of January, there was a voting period for Naruto characters. And pretty much, Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, the series, stated that whoever is at the top of the poll will get essentially like an exclusive mini series for them. And so far, the polls has ended, and the top three were Minato, Itachi, and Sakura.
Oh,
Sakura was a meme.
Sakura is a
Bro.
meme created by the One Piece community because they were trying to, get everybody to vote her up. But I'm actually
They almost
they almost did it, bro. I think she's number one in Japan. No.
Oh
Itachi's
my
number one in
God.
Japan. I'm be honest,
good.
I don't know why people are voting for Itachi. We know everything there is to know about him. There's already novels about Itachi. We don't need any more stories about him. Same with Kakashi. Same with Naruto. I don't know why Naruto's top 10. Sasuke's in the
Yeah,
top 10 as
Naruto-
well.
Naruto was voted
Look
for
up.
number 6.
Moderate,
Alfred and I were
uh,
talking about this.
yeah. Any of the main
I was like-
characters, you don't need another story. The fact that Naruto is number 6, bro, is
Imagine if Naruto had won this vote. I would swear to God, I would love Kishimoto to be like, "I go buy Naruto chapter 1." I would love that.
purchase the books.
He's like, "It's already out."
yeah. But
What would that even look like? An original Naruto I don't. I
there's
literally.
literally nothing. I think he would have to refuse. I think he would be like, all right, I'll just go with the second place winner.
Bro, it's gonna be like, all right,
Really?
guys, I've been actually planning on this for it to happen, so I actually created a whole series. Oh
I
god.
knew
Tell
this
you,
was
I
gonna
would
happen.
literally just say, "Go buy Naruto chapter 1." Or you know what I would do? You know what I would do?
Mm.
Naruto Kai. There you go.
Oh,
Bro,
nah.
a fillerless Naruto remake would be
Beautiful. It'd be beautiful.
just amazing. Yeah.
Remember that 20th animation we got? Can you imagine a series like that? It would kill the internet. It would kill the internet.
That would be
It'd
amazing,
kill the
dude.
internet.
Yeah, but my question for you guys is, if Minato wasn't first place, which character from the series would you have wanted to know more about? Because Kishimoto really
Naruto.
he doesn't really expand on the side characters like that, you know? Is there anyone that you guys would have wanted to learn more about?
Honestly, I know you disagreed, but Itachi, like real talk, like maybe
Really?
a little more about. Yeah, I mean he's like one of my favorite characters, but
Oh yeah, no, he's the dope character.
maybe Madara or like
Get your goofy ass.
nah, but what's the other character? The first Hokage.
Oh,
I literally
Hashirama?
that one.
Hashirama
Yeah,
Senju?
him.
I said Hashirama because I just look. We kind of know how. I just want to see it.
He just wants to see his
I
death.
just don't believe. I just don't
Damn.
believe that he died, and I need to know how Tobirama became Hokage. We kind of talked about this, right? Because if Hashirama dies, then Tobirama has to become Hokage.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited for this Minato story actually, because Minato would have been my #1 choice if I did get to vote. Because bro, we got nothing of Minato.
Yeah,
Like,
we don't
we
know
really got
we don't
nothing.
know what a Namikaze clan is. Like, we don't know where he came from. Apparently, he's
forget
like
all that, bro.
apparently he was like the
Forget all
top.
that. We just
Bro,
what was
he,
his screen time?
bro, he was the top ninja, bro. He was #1 in the academies. Like, he was a prodigy. We know nothing about him, you know. So that would be
How old
very
was he when he
interesting.
got clapped?
I think it was just in
Is he younger than Naruto? Like than adult Naruto?
he was like in his 20s.
so
like,
is,
late
is
20s?
adult Naruto older, like Hokage
Yeah,
Naruto?
I think Naruto's like in his 30s.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, I would have liked to learn more about Tobirama due to the fact that bro created all the ninjutsu that they know to this day.
Hey.
Who else would be cool to know?
How did he die?
I was gonna.
Minato?
Huh? He got
He got
clapped.
stabbed, right?
He got clapped by the swordsman from the Hidden Mist.
No, Minato.
Oh, Minato got killed by Kurama.
Yeah, okay. How
Yeah.
did Kurama?
He
I
had.
was gonna say that would be a good character to also do.
Mhm.
Who?
Kurama.
Oh, nah.
You don't think so? Well, like, where the heck
I
did these demon?
Yeah, I was
animals
gonna
come
say,
from,
like-
bro?
Okay. Wait. Are they gonna do like a full beast revamp or just Kurama?
I feel
If
like
they're
they.
doing
would-
a
I
full
feel.
beast
I feel like they
revamp,
would be
that'd be kinda
included.
cool.
I think they would be included. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I feel like that goes
Hey, you
hand
know
in
what I'd
hand.
love? You know what I'd actually love?
Huh?
If they do a Kurama one, they gotta do Kurama and the One Tails, because they be beefing all the time.
They hate each other, bro.
Kurama and what's his name? Like Shishka, or I forgot its name. What's the One Tail's name?
He is a Shukaku, but I forgot what.
Shukaku. Yeah, Shukaku and Kurama are always beefing because the tails signify power, and Kurama having second most or first most, whatever you want to call it. I mean, they're just always beefing. It's hella funny.
Yeah, yeah. Are you familiar with the series?
But I didn't say nothing because I only know like 2 characters, and the other character I know what she looks like, but I don't know the name.
Okay. No, that's all
Look
good.
like-
It's all good.
Hey, I
wait,
know.
what is- Could be important.
I know Naruto, I know Sasuke, and then the person. What's the pink-haired girl's name?
Sakura.
Get out, bro. Get out.
Sakura.
You know who I thought he was gonna say?
Huh.
I thought he was gonna say the tuning exams chick. I forgot her name. The one they did dirty, bro.
Anko.
I need
They-
her
they-
back.
they did
What the
her.
hell happened?
Yeah, Anko got too obsessed
Criminal.
with the.
Anko. Hey, give me an Anko story, bro. That's all I need. Just animate her and
Bro,
young
she ate
Naruto.
too many
story and I'm
sweets, man.
good.
That's what they did to her. Oh my gosh, they did her dirty.
But
Dude,
yeah,
they got
those
a
are the only 3 that I know, so I didn't really say none.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I would have also liked to learn more about Kakashi's father, because apparently he was like a demon, But, yeah, that would have been interesting. Is there any like other anime series that like have finished but never delved deep into like the side characters that you guys would have wanted to know more about, or?
Honestly, this show never went into their side. Well, no, they kind of did. It depended on which the important side characters we wanted. They never did. But Fairy Tail, like we got some of the side characters, but it was the irrelevant characters. What was his name? There was this guy called Gildarts. He was one of the most OP members of like the guild. They didn't go into him. The old head, they kind of went a little bit about him, and then there was like a flashback. But yeah. What's another show? Kill la Kill, but that one's just
Damn.
aliens and stuff. I don't know. What are you guys thinking?
I was gonna say low-key One Punch. Like, they don't
What?
really got like a lot of history on Saitama. I mean, they show how he like
Oh,
becomes
yeah.
OP, but like,
I
what
guess,
about
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
it's not done
that's
yet,
like the,
They might.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. And also Full Metal. I feel like a lot of the side characters never got done
I agree.
justice
I
in their
agree.
history.
Yep, for sure.
I
for
feel
sure.
like Hunter x Hunter could do a story on Kiru's family. Kiru was like
yes,
family
that's a
member.
good. That's a good choice. That's a good ass choice.
Hey, I need them to do one. I need them to do one on his grandpa when he was in his prime, bro. Cause that man,
Oh, that dude is.
That
bro,
man
coming
is
up from the
beast.
thunder god or lightning. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Or even one on what's the Phantom Troop leader? Like his name. Do a story on him. know what I mean?
Zodiac? No. What the fuck am I saying?
He's the guy with
I
like
don't
the
remember.
chest. And
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
forgot his
you like can
name.
mimic abilities and shit.
I don't even remember,
Yeah.
bro. But he's OP. Wait,
Yeah.
didn't he clap him? I don't even know. Sorry if I spoiled y'all.
No.
Y'all-
Wait,
y'all
what'd you
be-
say?
I don't think he does. I don't think he does. But he
You said
tried.
Hisoka claps him?
Hisoka was trying to fight. What is his name? Hold up. I'm gonna just look it up.
Yeah, I don't, he like fights him and he loses like super bad, but he also
Mhm.
literally like resurrects himself from the dead. And like Hisoka is just on demon time. He's trying to kill his own squad, bro. That's just crazy. Hey, I don't give a fuck. If you haven't watched that shit already, bro, you better get to it before I spoil the whole thing.
You know which story really needs. You know which story really needs to delve way more into their characters.
Huh? Who?
And this show, I'm so glad that like it's taking its time.
Well,
with
is it done yet?
production and everything.
Oh, you son of a.
Oh no, it's not done. It's not done. Attack
You're lucky I
on.
can't leave this call, bro.
I'm just trolling Alfred.
You're lucky I can't leave.
guys,
this call,
I need to put this out there. For the last 2 years, I have been tormenting Alfred because I was like, listen, I gave up on this show because I was tired. I waited 7 years. They released season 2. I was like, okay, this is good. Or I don't even know when they released season 2. But then they said, oh, we're going to take a year or two break. After that, I was done. I was like, I'm done waiting. I told this man, Alfred, and probably during COVID, I'm like, bro, they're going to take forever to complete this. Anyways, the finale came out last year. And, it was like the finale part, or was that part 2? I don't even know at this point, okay? But I've been calling every single delay, and, life is good. I'm sorry, Alfred. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm not sorry. This is beautiful. But I really hope this is the last one. This is the last one.
You know, Attack on Titan actually does delve into their characters, right? Like they show Levi's.
No, I was
past.
trolling.
Oh.
Yeah.
They go into all their characters.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
all just to troll Alfred.
He's making
Yeah.
Alfred give him the silent treatment now.
For
Well,
real.
I've told Alfred for the last 3 years that this show is gonna do him
Bro,
dirty. They're not releasing the final episode till damn near the end of this year.
hold on.
If anything, they're gonna push it to next year. And y'all heard it here first. I
Let-
hope that doesn't happen.
Hold on. Let me see if this actually was saved. If not, okay. I sent this man a voice memo through text message. So this is what I hopefully you guys can hear this, but I'm gonna play it real quick.
We're not gonna get copyright striked, are we?
I
The
don't know.
music.
No, Terry. Sometimes I just wonder, like, what did I do to deserve this? What could I have possibly done to piss off Mappa? It's not right, man. It's not right. You don't deserve this, man.
Where's the music?
So I'm glad that they didn't pick up the music, but I sent that to
What?
him. I sent that to him, and you know what he responded with? He was just laughing his ass off, and
Oh
I literally got off the internet after that. Like I got off. I straight up went to bed. Like
Liam, can you imagine your homie telling you for years that your favorite show is gonna get delayed, and it keeps getting delayed, and he keeps calling it?
Bro,
Oh
I'm
my
glad I
god!
would have just fucking dropped that shit midway. They win.
No, hey, he really should. He's only watching it because he's in too deep. I really think that's the case. Cause you've already read the manga and finished it, right? Like,
Yeah,
I'm,
yep,
I'm done.
yep.
yeah.
I'm already done.
He's
with
just
the
in too
series.
deep. It's like Big Mouth, bro. He's in too deep. Or Me with Love Is War. That show is so bad. Oh my god. Anyways,
Damn.
yeah, Alfred, you can make fun of me with that, I guess. I put way too much time into that show.
That's yeah. I'm just so annoyed by that. Yeah. No.
But
fuck it. Let's move on.
yeah. One Piece live action series, man. I really, really, really need to watch One Piece, man. I really need to watch One Piece.
You not
I
seen
still,
I'm a certified hater, but you know what I mean, bro.
Oh my.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
What's
God.
your- you
You know,
finished
hater
it?
boy.
you
No, I have
finished
not
it?
finished it. Hell no.
Okay, I was gonna say, because hey, I'll be honest. I started watching it. I got into like maybe 170 or something like that. Episode 170, and then
I used to be like 10 episodes behind, or yeah, 10 episodes behind. Like 790 was like the latest. I was like 7, or maybe early, I don't even know. But now I am hundreds behind, bro. They've been releasing episodes every week. So I guess I took that little break, but I'm not catching up anytime soon.
Yeah.
I gave up after 170.
One sec.
God
I
damn.
was like, I got 900 more to
That
go.
was around, I
Yikes.
think that's around Skypea. I think that might have been Skypea. But yeah, man. One Piece is getting a live action series. You heard? And it's gonna be produced by Netflix, and the creator Oda is gonna be heavily involved with this. I mean, he handpicked the actors himself. He's working diligently with the directors and the writers and whatnot, and it should be interesting. But I'm also nervous with the fact that it's a live action anime series, and with how anime has been over the years with their live actions. I mean, Cowboy Bebop. I've never seen the series, the anime series, nor have I seen the live action. But from the reviews that I've heard, it was kind of disappointing. Has anyone seen it at all?
Which
No?
one? Or
The Cowboy Bebop
oh no,
live
I have
action.
not watched
little
any
bits of it,
anime.
not the whole thing though.
I feel like the closest thing I've watched to like a live action anime is Alice in Borderland, but I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, that's not anime.
That's-
Bro, that's a cartoon.
I know. Well, they
no,
had it.
Alice in Borderland, Yuri.
Oh boy, I heard Wonderland.
It's on Netflix.
I
Yeah.
don't know what the hell
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, they made an OVA, but yeah, you're right. It is a manga, more or less. But I mean, even
thought
then,
it was just an original
That counts.
series.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Wait, Alice in Borderland is based off of
a
really?
manga. Yeah,
Yo, then it is Heat. Hey, live
That's what I'm
actions can
saying.
be good, I guess.
that's what I was saying. But I've also seen like I remember there's that one clip where Attack on Titan, as a good example, had a live action, and oh my god, the CGI looked like it was fucking made on PowerPoint or some
Oh,
shit. I don't fucking know.
They didn't even they didn't even have Levi in the live action. Like he wasn't even in the series.
That
the
dude was
show-
like a
in the
paper
movie.
cutout, bro.
It was terrible.
Do not have Levi in the show.
They revamped a lot of things for that movie.
It's
and
like
it
having
was-
a SpongeBob show without Mr. What the hell's his name? Krabs? Mr.
Krabs?
Krabs. I almost said Mr.
Yeah.
Patrick, bro. I almost said Mr. Patrick.
Mr. Patrick.
Bro, no way.
Yeah.
You tired?
I'm just worried
Nah,
that
nah, nah.
okay, with One Piece, it's a world full of devil fruit users, and I don't know how they're gonna like use the special effects and the CGI to like do those things. Like Luffy literally stretches, bro. How is that gonna look on live action? Or like there are Logia types that like literally can't be touched, and how are they gonna use the special effects for that? I'm just very nervous how they're gonna use create these abilities.
It's 2023. Haven't you seen some of the movies they make?
Have you seen some of the
That's
movies
why
they
we're
made?
Oh,
That's why
hey,
we're worried.
I know some of them are trash, but remember Avatar?
But that
Avatar was pretty
took
good.
like years of work.
Well, the effects were like 3-4, but that's still a long time. Like, and plus the way they do it, bro. James Cameron, they don't have James Cameron. That's all we're gonna say.
They don't have James Cameron, but like money.
If they had
like,
James Cameron, they'd be set.
yeah, their budget is
my.
like
And of
nothing
course,
compared to that.
all the visual
But
editors and everything.
I will say this though, like the casting is perfect. Like I feel like they got the right actors to like play these characters. So I'm excited to see what they can do. And yeah, man. Well, hopefully it turns out right. Now I will say
Amen.
the only live action anime movie that was done right, and I will say this till the day I die, is Speed Racer. That movie is the best anime live action movie of all time. And Thierry, you can agree with me because I showed you a clip of it.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute, bro.
No. So there's a clip where like this man is racing at the end, and Thierry's reaction is like, "Bro, fuck you! I should have seen the entire movie when it first came out."
Oh yeah,
But
you spoiled the ball. I don't remember it, so I could actually watch it now in peace. Although
Yeah.
as soon as I watch it, it'll look like
It's perfect. Bro. That movie is literally perfect. And if you haven't seen the Speed Racer anime, don't. That
I just remembered it. I just remembered it. There we
the
go.
Speed
Yeah,
Racer anime was made in like the 60s, and yeah,
It's old, bro.
It's pretty rough. It's one of the OGs.
What's
It's one of the OGs. So
Isn't there some anime like live action about a robot like
Yeah, I
girl?
was gonna say.
I forgot the name.
Sweet Battle or what the fuck is her name?
Anita Battle Angel.
I think it's
Also
Anita. I think
directed-
it's Anita.
Also directed by James Cameron.
There you go,
yeah.
bro. See, oh my god, just
Mhm.
like, get pay James Cameron whatever he needs, bro.
Yeah, no, we need a second movie of that. That movie was heat. You
Mm.
feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I guess so. I think live actions can be pretty well, but they just gotta be. I feel like it's like diamond in a rubble, dude. Like you
Do you
gotta.
think do you think it depends on like the world that it's set in? Because you can like take Dragon Ball for example, Dragon Ball Evolution and how that
Oh,
was
I don't
made.
think it'll ever work.
But
It
you
will never work.
but also take Monster for example. That could work in a live action. You feel me? Because that's
Mhm.
more of like a realistic setting. So I'm wondering like
Well,
where's the balance?
What about
You know,
like
'cause
Death Note
yeah,
though?
exactly.
What about
There's a
Death
Death
Note?
Note as well.
I
Well, I
just
didn't
feel
think it
like
was good, and I haven't seen it.
Oh,
So.
okay.
I just feel like it depends. Like
Yeah.
it's how you pull it off that really matters.
Mm.
Because like you said, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have watched the fucking I don't even remember the name. Angel Battle Angel fucking Anita or whatever, right?
Yeah.
If you compare the anime to the movie, dude, the movie is infinitely better, man.
Really?
So I feel
I've,
as
n-
if
I've, I've never
because
seen it, so
the anime is super old, so you know. But
Also,
I mean, I don't know. I am a hater, certified. But regardless, right? I just think it's how you execute, how much like how you execute it. Anything could be good. It doesn't matter the world or not because, like I said, look at the Battle Anita, right? That is, you brought up a good example. Monster could be an amazing live action. I feel. I haven't even read or watched or anything of it, but I just know it could be easily pulled off because I mean, look at all the thriller, psychological crime, fucking, you know what I mean? Those are all done super well.
first 30 episodes are on Netflix, by the way.
Yep, exactly right. And
Are
but
we getting paid?
Anita, damn, nah, but Anita, right? That is not like Monster, and yet look how well designed and well done it was. You know what I mean? It
Oh,
was a
yeah.
really good
you-
movie.
Oh yeah.
Do you
So-
guys remember when YouTubers used to advertise for Netflix? You guys remember that?
I actually don't.
Try
I do
Netflix for 30
not.
days. It was like 2011. Does
Dang,
anybody
what type
remember
of
that?
side of YouTube you were on,
No,
dude?
I don't
Oh
remember that.
my!
at all.
I just remembered it. It was years ago, but people would be like, "Try Netflix for the first 30 days. It's completely free." Oh my gosh! I just had like a memory come back to me.
Mm,
God damn.
Oh my!
yeah.
But
I think a lot of people would also say that it's okay to like rewrite some of the like source material as long as it is appropriate for the series and makes sense. So just don't like recreate like a entirely different series like Velma for example, and like where to the point where it's like irrelevant to like the entire like original world where it came
Change
from.
the whole
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
yo, but Terry, you know what's crazy, bro?
What's
About Netflix, bro. Have you heard of their recent anti-password sharing method? How they like
I have.
did it, and then they like were like, nah, we were just joking. It was a prank. Like we did it on accident, bro.
It
You
was
heard
just a
about that?
Jokey joke.
Alfred, I called.
Yeah.
I think I called Alfred or he called me, but we talked about it. It was so crazy. Did we talked about it the day before, right? And then they went back on it.
It was
Alfred?
the day of. It was the day of. They changed their mind.
Yeah, so the day of, I saw videos the day before, like when it happened. No, was it the same day? I don't even know. But basically, yeah, Netflix is like, yeah, so we're tired of people sharing accounts. And so from now on, you need to be connected to the same Wi-Fi, be connected to the same address. And if you're not connected to the same Wi-Fi and same address, you have 7 days of Netflix or your account is locked. Also, you're going to need to call our Netflix customer support to unlock your locked account, bro. They took those words back so fast because Netflix, what they lost, I don't even know. They lost like five. What's up?
I was gonna say, so they did take it back.
Yeah, in
Sort
Brazil,
of.
bro. I know they're testing
However,
it out.
they are gonna
know.
continue it in other countries, so it's still fucked for other people.
Are they going to
Bruh.
do it here eventually? I feel like they're testing it out in other places.
It will probably happen eventually. They're probably just gonna wait for us to forget about it, and then they'll release it.
Bring it on?
Yeah.
All I know is hey, Netflix. I am the captain. When you guys do that, I gotta go back to the mic. When you guys do that, just know I'm canceling my family subscription. $20 gone. I'm going to Hulu Family. All right, thank you.
Hey, my account is
Yeah.
already canceled, bro. So
Nah,
damn.
man. I got y'all. When this happens, hit me up. I got plenty of pirate
Oh my
websites. I
God.
got you.
Oh my
He-
God.
Hey, bro, no face, no case. Who said it? Not me.
Yeah, hey, they don't know. It was Mello. It was Mello.
No, I watched the Netflix show on Netflix. Trust me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I
Nah,
mean,
but
once the One Piece comes out, I definitely gotta get that account back. But yeah, it's
Hey, I
stupid,
got
man.
you.
bro, I
Albert.
got you, bro. Yeah,
I
we gonna
got
stream
you.
it to you, bro.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh my.
Nah,
No, but
but
this it's ridiculous. Like the whole point of I feel like what made Netflix grow was the ability to share your accounts. Like at least for me, sending my accounts to other people was so cool. But I do think that now because we have Disney Plus, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, whatever plus, right? OnlyFans Plus. Like you have every single subscription in the book, and like pretty much like there's so many things to choose from, and so people just I mean I don't know there's so much competition. They're still, according to their sources, the only profitable like streaming platform. They're making they're generating $5 to $6 billion a year, and other companies are losing.
yeah.
But again, they wrote that article and they're trying to make all the other companies look bad, obviously. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm gonna find a video for you guys though. That somebody's like advertising Netflix. 'Cause I remember watching a video and somebody just said it. It's so funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I've noticed like as of late, a lot of streaming services have been doing a lot of foolish things that really doesn't make
Mhm.
sense whatsoever. Like, for example, HBO Max has been canceling a lot of their shows and removing a lot of them as well, which is it's just it's kind of the reason why people got their subscriptions in the first place. So the fact that they're getting rid of it is just it kind of gives people reason to just like leave, you know?
These they're not necessities, Like we don't need streaming platforms. So yeah, people will get rid of it as soon as their favorite show is gone.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure people nowadays are pretty much paying the same price as cable with the amount of like streaming services that are
More
available, you know?
people on average, the average American is paying $300 a month on like subscriptions. And you wait, hold up, let's get into subscriptions,
I'm
okay?
sorry, what?
Alfred, we talked about this a couple months ago. Listen, guys, companies are starting to charge you money for stuff that's already in your car. So seat warmers, BMW. To use seat warmers,
Yes,
you need
sir.
to pay $18 a month. But the thing
Yes,
is,
sir.
they're already installed. And guess what? What the flip are we gonna do when you have to pay for air conditioning in your car? $5 a month. What do you guys think
Gotta
about
get the
this?
next
there's a
DLC pack, bro.
There's gonna
Hey.
be we're gonna have an
You going
issue
jail.
where we're in a subscription pandemic. Like
Bro, that's where you become your own mechanic and rig your car the way you want it. You take off the speed limiter. That's the first thing you do, all the time. And then you take off everything else that you don't need and put on the stuff you do want. Easy.
Yeah,
one
there's
one
always
thing
good.
as well to think about though is like dang brain just left me. But yeah, what do you guys think about subscription models? Do you guys love them?
I feel like what you're talking about, Terry, though, about this pandemic, right? I feel like if
Mhm.
people feel like they have the right to access it, then they will access it. You know what I mean?
What do
Whether
you mean?
that be
I
through.
don't. Can you clarify?
So what I mean is, right? If so, the seat warmer shit, right? Take it from someone who's into cars and shit, dude. People will. All you have to have sometimes for you to change your whole car, like mine's, right? Mine's has a all-wheel drive system. You can
Mhm.
change that. I can like literally remove the front wheels and make it so it's just a real drive vehicle type of thing. Like there's a lot of stuff you can do with subscriptions, and I mean that, and I'm using that as an example as to it kind of ties in with like piracy sites. Like if they feel like they are owed the rights to have have it, so like in this case seat warmers or air conditioning or to watch a show, then they will by any means, whether that be if they can afford it or if they can attain it, then they will get it. You know what I mean? Whether that being piracy sites or being able to buy Netflix or being able to, I don't know, buy by the sea warmers are being able to probably you can probably find something to just plug in and unlock it, dude. Like no lie. That'll if it does become mainstream, then people will do that. And then guess what? They're gonna lose profit. And guess what? That will get removed. So I don't know. It's just
Big businesses will try to milk your money out of you. That's why you learn how to do stuff yourself and become your own person. Don't go to big corporations that'll steal your money from you, you know? You're
My
basically
ultimate question is, what do you guys think about subscriptions though? Like, are you guys a fan of subscriptions? Because to be clear, they're not a terrible idea. If you actually like, the whole point of subscriptions is that it's ultimately cheaper than paying for the entire thing. In one person's lifetime, Netflix would cost them, like, if you just wanted to get Netflix for life, it would be roughly $2,000, like, just to buy it till the day you die. Rather, you can just pay $20 a month, and that seems a lot cheaper, or 10, whatever you want to call it. That seems a lot more affordable to people. And companies, a lot of companies are starting to notice that there's so much money to be made in subscriptions, which again is why BMW, although I don't like for me, I don't like the thought of paying for something that's already in the vehicle. And yeah, you can try to like dismantle it and all this things, but like one of the issues as well as this could happen if you do something to the car. It's how when you lease a car or something, like you don't really own the car. I don't know if they're going to count this as the same. Like if you modify it or you do something with the car, like then they fine. I don't know.
If you don't own the car, why are you modifying it if it's not yours?
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say that.
Because you paid for the car. No. So here's let me clarify one thing. Listen. This is the important thing. I don't know if I made this clear. You can pay for the car outright, full cash. You own the car. However, you don't own the heating. Like you don't get heating anymore. You have to pay for heating. Heating is a subscription. Even if you buy the car full outright, you need to pay a subscription.
Now it's your car, and since it's your car, you could do whatever you. Bro, you could strip the car naked if you want and toss it out to the junkyard. It's your car, Like you paid for it. So if you tear out their seats and put in new seats that have free seat warmers, that's your choice. The only thing I'm gonna think of right now is I feel like they would have some electrical system to prevent it if they're doing this, Which in that case it would be harder, but at the same time, people are smart. It's just a jigsaw puzzle, and you just gotta solve it.
I don't know if the average person is going to be wanting to do all that for sea warmers or anything, but I just think it's insane because
that's why we're extraordinary.
Push it. I don't know.
Huh? My bad. What was that?
Nothing.
I apologize.
I feel subscriptions are, if they deserve it, then you will pay for it regardless. I mean, there's a reason why subscriptions have existed this long, right? I mean, it proves that they work. I mean, damn. I think it's just the fact that I don't feel any issue towards subscriptions because, if you're passionate about something or feel like you want it or whatever the case may be, then you will buy it. But at the same time, I don't think they should be subscriptionizing everything or whatever the fucking whatever terminology you want to use. I don't think they should be doing that. I mean, seat warmers, when it's in the thing, like I get what Yuri's trying to say, like get access to it and do your own stuff and et cetera, and that if you own the car and you still have them, but you have to pay a subscription and all that, like it's dumb, right? But I don't know. I think that if you really want something and you're willing to pay the subscription, then why not pay for it? You know what I mean? If you're buying a brand new BMW, I feel like $18 a month is probably nothing to you, real talk. So, because why the fuck would you be buying the car in the first place? I mean, it's a brand new BMW is not a cheap brand. It is not like you're buying a base model Civic or anything like that. So, I don't know.
Wait till Civics do it.
Yeah, right.
I talked with Alfred about this a year ago, and Alfred, I want to involve you and get your insight. Like, when it comes to video games, nowadays you don't even get to own your video games. You get a license. I think you told me, and this really shook me. When you get like a disc of a game, you don't even get the game. It installs a serial key or something from the disc, right? So nowadays you don't even get to own your own games. You're literally just leasing them out. You're getting this software, and eventually they could choose to stop updating it or just not support the game at all, and you don't actually get to play these games. And that's my biggest issue with all these. And what
Yeah.
do you think, Alfred?
And I oh,
Oh,
go for it,
Liam
Alfred.
too,
I'm
Liam too.
sorry.
I mean, again, I agree with what Liam and Yuri are saying. Just pay for what you want to pay for at the end of the day. Like, subscriptions are available for people that want to just have like a better option for purchasing things. So if there is a subscription that is available for people, it's their choice to buy it. So that's just my insight on it. I don't really have any other opinions on it. It's just if it's available and it's an option that people can, if it's an alternative option and not the only option, then yeah, go for it. It's your money.
That's the thing. I think they're making it the only option. I want to clarify that. I feel like that's where we're going, where there's going to be zero ownership and it's all subscription based. Like we'll never get to own anything. That's the extreme.
I feel like that
Well,
might
then-
tie into the.
I was gonna say then we'll just have to wait and see how the sales affect it. Whether or
Yeah,
not
I was gonna
people,
say that.
It's people
Okay.
again. It's people's choice. If they want to buy it, then they'll continue with the subscriptions. If they don't buy it, then they're just gonna have to find another payment plan.
I thought I was gonna say sales will reflect that heavily. I mean, imagine, right? Beamer does do that, or if they have, right? I'm sure some people have bought it, but a lot of people who have bought the car have not bought it, right? And I feel like that heat like cedars or heat what the fuck heat cedars or what the fuck heater seat I don't even know, right? Like look,
Seat warmers, dog.
yeah, seat warmers, right? Seat warmers, right? Right, okay, listen,
Eat
right?
cedars if you wanted to say that.
Seat warmers. Well, you have to, there's something that you have to spend money to make. And if no one is buying them or using because that's the only reason they would buy a subscription, right? Is to profit off of the seat warmer. Then why and if they're not profiting of it, then they're probably going to remove it, you know what I mean? And just make it more of like, because technically that's kind of how it is now. I mean, it's not really subscription, but it's more or less options. You get what I'm saying? And that kind of goes back, and I'm only mentioning this because you said it's kind of something you said earlier about how sometimes buying something for a lifetime is ultimately more expensive than owning it for through a subscription. You know what I mean? But I get what and I 100% understand why you're upset. Like, I would feel so disrespected if I had fucking seat warmers and I can't even use them and I'm sitting in 30-degree fucking weather. Like, what the fuck? But at the same time, I just feel like it's, sales will reflect that, like Alfred said. And I also feel like, if people want it, then they will buy it. So I don't know.
Liam.
Sales will reflect that. That's ultimately what I feel about subscriptions. And if they're, if they're worthy of being what they are selling for, then people will buy it.
Look, for this subscription, it's so dumb, and the only reason I'm saying that is because imagine you're spending 60K to get the car. And now
Yeah.
on top of spending that 60K to get the car, you have to spend an extra $18 every month. And that's not counting gas money because you're going to be filling up the car if you're using it, obviously, So it's like you're putting all this money into the car and you still have that $18 monthly just to use the accessories that should be coming with the car,
Okay, well,
There's-
let me
there's some
counter
more
argument this.
Depth to it. There's some more depth to it, which maybe I didn't clarify like easily, because yeah, but I don't want to harp on it for too long, because
Yeah.
we got other stuff to do, like topic wise. But it is cheaper to do 20 a month, but like as Alfred pointed out, that's only if you have one subscription. I really think, and I hope this isn't the case, I think we're going to be headed towards a future where people have like 20 subscriptions. You have Hulu, Netflix,
People already
HBO
have
Max.
3 mandatory
No, like,
subscriptions.
we're going to have so many subscriptions where it's more expensive than cable, and it's just, people are going to lose, I feel. That's my concern.
Yeah.
But let's move on.
Well,
Let's move on.
We'll see, man. Like I said, sales reflect. So, Pixar movies, right? speaking of Netflix and all the movie stuff, Pixar movies. Recently they have been talking. I think they've been talking about making a Toy Story 5. No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Frozen 3 and Zootopia 2. How do you guys feel about those movies? I would fucking love to see a Toy Story 5.
Really?
my
I think
opinion.
they should have stopped at 2.
I think they should have stopped at 3, but I don't know.
Not
In my
2.
in my personal opinion is I think Toy Story has already concluded like long ago. The fourth one is okay, but I mean it's nothing in comparison to like the original trilogy. Frozen
Of course.
Frozen 3.
Duology.
Huh?
The third one doesn't count in my book. It's the duology.
Okay.
F the third one,
Okay.
bro.
Frozen 3. I mean, they still have more stories to like I guess expand on with Elsa and all that stuff. Because I mean, the second one explained that there are other like powers outside of like Elsa's frozen abilities and all that stuff. And then Zootopia 2, I think that's cool. You know, expand, find another like sanction where there's more crime for Judy Hopps fine ass to solve that.
What?
Goddamn freakazoid. Wow, God.
Not
We
wrong.
got a furry out here.
But yeah, that's just my opinion. Toy Story 5, no. Frozen 3, sure. Zootopia 2, cool. So yeah.
I'm gonna sum it up quick. Toy Story 3 to 5, no.
Why do you hate
was
Toy
on
Story
the-
3? No, actually, your reasoning for Toy
I
Story
don't.
3
I
makes
don't-
no
no,
sense. I
Look,
wanna
I
hear
haven't
more.
seen the fourth. And the third one, I told you I don't like the pink bear, bro. The pink bear has no. I just look. We should have had a better villain in the third. I think that's all. I'm just mad at the third villain. You said he wanted to be. I don't even remember, bro. The third one, and he tried to kill them. This guy tried to burn them.
bro. That's hard,
guy is
bro. What the
evil,
heck?
bro.
Exactly.
Did he
That
end
goes
up getting
hard.
burned? I think he ended up getting burned, right?
No,
Like,
he
they
didn't.
tossed him
He
in the-
he got captured and he's like on a trash garbage truck thing. So,
Oh my God. Yep.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
but in 9 months, Frozen is gonna be 10 years old. It's a decade old. Just let that sink in, okay? I haven't seen the second one, and this third one I'm not gonna watch because I don't really care. The first one, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Let It Go. I was singing that every day. That was a bop, okay? If you didn't like Let It Go or that one song with the little snowman, what's Olaf or whatever?
wanna build a snowman?
No, not that one. No,
Yeah.
that's Anna's
What?
song. It's
That's the song.
It's the no. This he's like, I can't wait till summer comes.
What the
yes,
fuck are you
yeah,
talking
no,
about?
yes,
What the hell?
No, okay, I know that song,
Oh.
but you didn't.
I don't remember that
Yeah.
song.
I don't remember how
It's
it
because
goes.
no, it's
when
because
it's
when Olaf was born, he was like he was excited
when
to
it's
like feel the
summer.
warmth of the sun and all that stuff, and they made a song about
Bro,
it.
he's gonna. Hey, when he was
I'ma
singing
grab
that
some
song,
ice cream.
when he was singing that song, I was like, bro doesn't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Zootopia 2 would be good, I feel, but I don't know what they're gonna do. I feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know. We'll see how they continue with Judy Hopps,
Get it right.
Damn.
Judy Hopps, and what's the fox's name?
I don't know. Okay.
That's tough. Nobody cares about the fox, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. We'll see. I feel like even if you don't want a trilogy to continue on, I think movies will speak for themselves. So if they're good, they're good. If not, they're not. You know, I don't typically like
They
watching
had
movies
to have
on.
done good, bro. There's Toy Story 4 and 5.
Yeah.
They're doing
I will-
something right.
I will say this: Toy Story 4 was beautifully made. Like it looked really good, but I feel like the story was kind of lacking. And with Toy Story 5,
Yeah.
it's like, what else? I told this to Thierry the other day, but I feel like the only way they could make the plot more interesting is if they revealed themselves to the world. Like they're like, we've been alive this entire time, and I wanted to see what the humans' reactions were to do that, for them to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else they can. Talk. Do you care about spoilers? Anyone that hasn't seen Toy Story 4?
No.
I kind of know
No.
how it ends, but if we could skip over it, it'd be cool. I'll watch it in
Yeah.
like 10 years.
Pretty much Woody he stays he leaves the gang behind. Like he just stays at the circus with Bo Peep. So that's about it.
That's the fork guy, right?
Hmm?
Is that the fork?
The fork.
There's like some fork in the movie, right?
Yeah. I don't remember what happened to him, but no, Woody stays behind and all that stuff. But
Where's the girl, the cowboy girl?
Jesse's with the gang. They weren't as
You know I should
involved.
be on top.
They weren't as involved in the story as I would have wished for. But you know, it was mainly focused on
So-
Woody.
So Woody and Jesse, they're done.
They were
They're
never
not a thing
together.
no more.
They were never together.
Come on, bro.
He belongs
Cowboy,
to the
it
streets.
may not
It
have been
was
canon.
it was Buzz and
canon in our
Jesse.
heart.
It was Buzz and Jesse, bro.
Buzz and Jesse.
You
Yeah,
don't. You see,
Buzz pulled up and
this is
stole.
why I know you don't remember the third movie because you don't remember anything.
I really
dude.
don't.
This
bro.
dude,
I really don't.
this dude literally had a boner for Jesse. Like they made a boner.
You know
joke.
what I remember? I remember a Buzz, either Buzz or Buzz's father getting smacked down. This might have been the first movie. I don't even know. Or second movie. His dad gets cut. He's like, "No, father."
That's the second
Is
movie.
that the first?
That's second.
That's just like, yeah, that's what I remember. That's like the latest I remember. But other than that, bro, that's about it. All right, was that the main villain? I think it was like one of the villains, right? The
No,
other toy?
the main villain was Yosemite Sam.
The chicken guy?
No, it was the other cowboy. You don't remember movies, bro. I don't know why.
Well, I really. Wait,
Bro,
are you
I-
talking about the
I-
minor-
I
are
ain't
you
gonna
talking about
lie,
the
bro.
minor guy? The minor guy?
Yeah,
Cheers, you
Yosemite-
can't remember
Yes-
names. Why are you trying to remember stuff like this? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. I'm just trying to remember these movies, bro. You know what
Honestly,
happened, bro?
nah.
The third movie wiped all again. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna
Nah, Terry, you're fine, bro. I'm low key feeling like I need to rewatch this shit now.
say. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying, bro. Hey, what even happened in the first movie? I remember like a pizza scene. He goes under
So
a car.
You don't remember the
he's
plot
arguing with
line for any of it?
Buzz. Let me tell you the plot line I remember.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
The movie begins, right? As normal. I think Andy's playing with his toy. And then he leaves the room, and then the toys are all talking. He goes to like some store or whatever and gets Buzz, I think. I don't even remember, bro.
It was a birthday,
Honestly, that
it was Andy's birthday party, and then he was gifted
I really do not remember.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, I remember some scenes, but that I don't know. I remember Shrek. I can tell you the whole plot of Shrek. Shrek is a good movie. Shrek 5. We need a Shrek 5. But
You
yeah,
see-
Puss in Boots kind of like hinted at it. So
I saw a post where it was like Toy Story and Shrek side by side, and it was Shrek as what's it called? Something Riz. Like it was something Riz versus sexual harassment. And
I
was
see.
like- I was like,
yeah,
bro.
Toy Story 5 versus Shrek 5.
Yeah, I was like, damn,
Bro,
dude.
those are the funniest memes. I swear I love those.
But yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
I don't know. I feel like okay. There's some movies that I would be happy to see come back after like a long time, and then there's some that I'm just like, all right, well maybe let's hold back.
What's a movie you'd want to come back?
Well, Shrek 5 is a good example. I think Shrek would be cool, but
Oh.
One that hasn't been. That hasn't. been said.
yeah. Oh, Treasure Planet, bro. Treasure Planet would be a dope.
Treasure
scene.
Planet would be amazing.
It would be dope to see. That's me. Yep, I'm taking that.
Okay. Okay.
Spy
Yuri, what
Kids.
would you like to see come back?
Spy Kids.
But okay, you know that's a little
Low-key?
nice thing. There's better movies, but that's nice.
Bro,
I feel like
the-
you could
the-
branch off to like a
hey,
new
hey.
character or something.
The first
And
Spy
funny enough, they
Kids
did.
was
They
fire,
did. They did
but the
Spy
next
Kids.
couple Spy Kids was eh. So I feel like they should
Hey.
go back in time, watch
was
what they
the
did with the first
That was the
one,
plot
and
for the
do it
fourth.
again.
Yeah. Liam, Thierry, anyone?
Holla,
Mm.
Liam.
I forgot what the movie's. I'm okay. It's a super simple movie name, but I just gotta make sure. I think it's called Seven, or not Seven. It's,
Nine?
Oh my,
Talking about 9?
yeah, 9. The
Gotta
one
be
with
9.
the dolls.
it's gotta be.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I-
talking about 9. He's talking about 9.
Yeah, I would feel like that movie. Like they can definitely make something off of that.
Mm.
Like, dude.
I'm gonna search this movie before to make sure there's not a second one. Okay, perfect. There's not a second one. I know the first one was bad, but I think a sequel could save it. Give me Tron 2. All right.
I feel like Tron was
come
good.
on.
No?
Tron was
Come on.
lit. Tron was
Come
lit.
on.
Yeah, I feel like Tron was lit, bro.
Dude.
That's
That
what I'm
was
saying. Like,
actually
give me
good.
Tron 2.
Oh my
I need a
gosh.
second movie.
You're
That's-
spitting, bro.
I had to check if there was a second one because I was like, hey, you guys remember the finale? Them throwing the discs.
Dude, I love
that
Tron,
movie?
man.
I'm gonna have to rewatch Tron because I don't really remember.
Yeah,
It.
I don't remember shit about that movie. I'm about to rewatch it too. Movie
Yeah.
night on
Or
Netflix?
you know another one. You know another one. I'm gonna just spit heat tonight. Although I think they did a second one, so we need a third. Oh my god, they actually messed up. They messed up the second one. It was kind of like a devil hero. I forgot its name.
Devil
Ghost Rider,
Hero.
I think. Is that what it's called? Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah, they did make a
Give
second
me a
movie.
third. Give me a third. Give me a third. Give me a
Okay,
third.
okay,
Give me a
okay.
trilogy. Maybe we'll fix it up.
Interesting. I did like the Ghost Rider movies as
The
well.
first one. The first one. The first one.
Yeah, the first one was superior, of course. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, good takes, guys. Good takes
Mm-hmm.
for sure. All right.
I think we should leave the Reddit. I think we should leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
William, you got a secret question for us, bro?
Okay. You know what? I think I got one. I think I got one. Fuck! I
The
wanted
one
to
he
ask
was
this
doing
one.
that.
But
Remind me of that one song. Yeah,
no.
Go.
I had one, but it might the second one I got is probably better because it's of how much we've talked about it. Do you think we'd be better off without social media?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, we'd have less divorces. We'd have less social, like, bro. Social media has messed up a lot of people, I think. So 100% yes.
Bro,
But
less
also-
suicides too.
Would you
Some
guys
peop-
consider YouTube? Would you guys consider YouTube a social media?
Yes.
I'd say so, yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah. So we'd obviously lose that.
Mm-hmm.
But oof.
Yeah, we'd be better off, man.
That-
To be honest.
Yeah, I think so, bro, because people would be outside. People would actually.
People would
Yeah,
be
we're on YouTube.
happier. Yeah.
I don't know. It's debatable. I feel like
A lot less toxicity.
yeah, and all that.
100%, yeah.
I know, but it's just like, man, just imagine, bro. A lot of the stuff, like, you know, like the clothing you're wearing and what inspired your outfit, that probably would not be the same, man. It's interesting. I wonder how like trends and stuff would be.
Television.
Bro,
Yeah,
We would still
I
have television. and all
mean,
that, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like stuff would be a lot more localized again. So it'd be
Plus,
interesting.
we'd
I
have
don't know.
the internet. So would we still have things like Netflix?
Yeah.
Would that be a thing?
Yes, yeah.
yeah, there would
So
be
just
movies.
No social. Yeah, we would be good. I think. So no Reddit, no Twitter, pretty much none of like no site where you can communicate is kind of what we're saying, right? Like no WhatsApp, none of that.
Yep.
Let's just call it that. No sites for communication, other than of course like email or something. Because guys, we're not gonna call email social media. I think, right? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
No,
I feel like
is business.
email is cool.
Email long existed before social media was even thought of. So
Yeah.
Damn, we're gonna be sexting
So-
through the emails, bruh.
I'm gonna.
Huh?
bro, we're gonna be meeting up in person, bro. That's gonna be crazy.
Dearest Alfred, you are looking best.
God damn, you
Dude,
trying
but
to
I'm gonna say this. I actually, guys, think of how insane the world would look with no YouTube, no Twitter, no TikTok. Like, people would actually be out like doing
that.
things. You know
That
I
is what
mean?
I'm saying, bro.
It
That
would
is what I'm
actually be
saying.
insane. Would the world be better off?
productive. Yeah, the
Wow.
world would actually be productive. There would be a lot
But I
less
mean,
time killed for no
And another
reason.
question too. Would we have corn websites or would the comments just be disabled? Because that's kind of social media in a sense.
nah, bro, you going back to the magazine, my friend.
I
The
but we
Playboys.
get in the films.
The
we get in the
Playboys,
films.
for
Wait,
sure.
I'm gonna say
Hugh
this right
Hefner,
now. I'm gonna
Hugh
say this
Hefner
right
doing
now.
the Dougie in his motherfucking day. Great. Oh,
Guys,
God.
undoubtedly, because pornography is huge on the internet. Like, we can get so much of it. Literally, kings from 500 years ago don't even have access to 1% of the women that we have access to today. So yeah, like because of that, like having to watch an entire film and enjoy all the minutes, if that's something you wish to do, like people would be way better off because, like I don't know about you guys, but the studies I look up and like read about people, bro, people are consuming like a ton of adult videos, and it's all like some of it is compilations, quick cuts, like it's literally TikToks. People will go on Reddit and just I need more and just like swipe through. It's getting
Been
really
there, done
bad.
that. Nah, it's a play.
Yeah, like that's so when you leave.
I don't know. It's just, yeah, man. I think it'd be interesting, bro, because a lot of these things that we're mentioning, email, pornography, like the best, of course, and fuck,
Oh man.
like a lot of this stuff coexist with social media. I feel like a lot of what is
Yeah.
when you think of the internet, when most people that don't have access to the internet think of the internet, they typically think of social media. So I don't know. It's just it'd be interesting. And I don't know,
It would be way more
bro.
better.
I can't live without social media, bro. I need to consume it right now. I'm on Instagram right now. Nah, but yeah,
That's tough.
but yeah,
Oh, can I ask
that
one last thing?
yeah. Go ahead,
One
go ahead.
last thing to extend this, because we're just at the cusp of the 2 hour mark. This should be interesting. What is one movie scene that scarred you as a child?
I'm gonna be honest, bro, and this is such a weak answer,
Mm.
and I'm sorry to everybody out there because you all will look at me like I'm weak, but just know I know some of you guys were scared. Some of y'all may not admit it, but it's cool. I'm not talking about you four
I
or
already know
three
what
in
he's
here,
gonna say.
but it's the spider scene in Caroline. I don't know why, but that really messed with me as a kid. And then this other scene in Monster House when the house just transforms, bro.
Yeah.
Like or when the lady got eaten. Bro, like I'm good on that. Like you guys remember what I'm talking about? Like the soul and all that. Like, bro, that as a
Yeah,
kid,
I rewatched
like,
it, bro. I was like, how did I watch this as a kid? Yeah.
yeah, bro, we kind of we had some stomachs back then. So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. For me, do you guys remember the OG Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser?
I
do
think
not.
so.
So pretty much there was a scene where they were in a tomb, the mummy's tomb, right? And there was a curse that was like uplifted, and this guy had an insect crawling through his arm, and you could visibly see it like crawling everywhere, like on his chest, on his arms, all the way up to his neck. And then what had happened was they were trying to get it, they had to get it out. So they grabbed a knife and they were trying to they had to cut into his it was like around his cheekbone, and they had to cut into his cheekbone to get the insect out of his skin. That
God
messed
damn.
me up as a kid. And you want to know the rating for this movie? PG-13. So it was not rated R. It was none of that. But when I saw that, bro,
They didn't give a fuck.
It really did
it
not.
messed me up, bro. And I every time I looked at my skin, I would see like the bumps, just like the insect just rushing
Bro,
through.
felt it in the skin, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna send the scene, dude. Dude, this.
No.
Yes,
Keep that to yourself.
Yes.
It
You guys
wasn't that
need
bad.
to
I
see it, bro.
remember it.
Yeah.
I remember
I'm
it got
not
me
checking.
hungry.
Hey, just know I'm not checking Discord chat for a month. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, it was
steering
so
clear of
messed
that.
up, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
that scene was fire. I low-key went and grabbed a snack after that.
Bro.
Okay, you say. You?
For me, I'm gonna bring something that I don't even know how old I was, to be honest. I just know I was a kid back then. I saw some scary movie, don't even know the name of it. All I remember from the movie is there was some shadow people that would attack you out of nowhere, and then after I saw that movie, I literally couldn't go to bed. I couldn't move around my house. I was paralyzed. I was like, bro,
Hey.
as soon as it turns dark, the only place you're gonna catch me is under my blanket. And if
I know.
if I see a shadow move, bro, I'm under that blanket.
I know I already gave two, but I gotta give this one. This is another one. You guys remember that in episode 1 with the anal probe, the aliens? I used to look in my closet before I went to bed, or like the dark in like the hallway, and I was like, I'd have to close the door. I Liam go.
Bro, I used to run.
I think one that scarred me. I don't know why, but there's that one pool scene from Final Destination where the guy gets like sucked in and dies. That shit stuck with me. I don't know why, bro, but when I remember I saw that, I was like, dude, imagine getting sucked up and like just like dying because you're just becoming
Oh my
spaghettified. Like that is.
Hey, I'm gonna ask the next question, bro. The saddest movie scene you've seen. I'm gonna take this one first. The never-ending story when the horse dies, bro. My heart ached. And if y'all don't know, you don't know. Oh my gosh.
The animal died at the end? Or?
Yeah, you remember when his horse?
I've never seen it. I've never seen it, but
bro, even today you'd be sad. I'm gonna send you the scene. I'm gonna send you the scene.
For sure.
It's so sad, bro. Oh my gosh. And this was like his homie, bro. He went like through journeys with this guy, bro. But yeah, saddest scene you guys ever seen?
For me, I'll include this after, but it's the ending of Iron Giant. Have you guys seen Iron Giant.
I shed a tear with
Where-
that when you showed me that.
Yeah, so I showed Thierry that scene out of context. He didn't know anything about the film, and that man still shed a tear. So pretty much, there was like a missile launched to the small
Yep.
town, and the Iron Giant had to like sacrifice himself. And throughout the movie, he pictured himself as Superman. So his final words, bro, he had like a memory of what the kid said. He's like, "Who do you want to be?" And then the guy said, Superman. And then he closed his eyes, bro. He got hit. Oh my gosh, bro.
I still remember, and I've only seen it once.
I promise you, bro, if I watch that film again, I will cry because that's such a powerful scene, bro. Oh,
Bro,
my
why y'all
goodness.
laughing about it more?
No, because dude, I'm actually
No,
I'm
no,
actually
it's
getting
like-
emotional now
Yeah,
thinking about
we're
it. It's
sad.
like
It's a sad smile.
Bro,
You know?
y'all don't seem
You're-
sad. Y'all seem like y'all want to break out hysterically laughing.
no,
listen,
no,
brother,
I,
listen.
no,
we are proud.
I'm
We're
fine
proud
back.
of what he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we fighting back tears, bro.
Mm.
But Yuri, what's the saddest movie scene you've seen?
Nah, for me, this was based on a true story, actually, a movie. Do you remember, fudge, what was it called? It was some kind of bomb that went off in, where was it? Somewhere in Japan, Korea. I think the Hiroshima bomb or something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the one that was launched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a movie about it written by a survivor, and literally the bomb hit.
Yeah.
Most of his family died right away. Him, his mom, and I think like 2 of his siblings survived. One of the
How the hell
siblings,
Private.
bro, I don't know, but one of the siblings passed away. Like they had no food around them. They were trying to find food that was like underground or something, like not over where it got polluted with the smoke and stuff. And throughout the story, basically, his both siblings died and his mom died, and he was the only one that ended up surviving. So yeah, that shit was just
Yeah,
like,
me personally, I'm good off that. I'm not.
oof.
I'm chilling on that.
Hopefully I said everything right because it was years ago from when I watched the movie, but that's how I remember it. I don't think anyone survived. from his
Liam?
family.
Yeah. I'm gonna say John Coffey's execution from the Green Mile movie. If you guys watched that Green Mile.
I haven't seen it.
Well, it's basically this prisoner who's like feared, but he's like actually super nice, and he's literally like, I'm gonna give this a watered down version. He's basically like God's person, kind of like he represents God pretty much, and like he can heal. And I guess he was like wrongfully done and accused of a murder, even though he was the one that found them and stuff like that. And it just basically unfolds that the most intimidating person is like not really the scariest, but he was like the nicest. And I remember, dude, it's a fucking good movie. You guys should watch it. But I remember it's like one of these scenes. So they're like, okay, so maybe he did kill someone. I think I forgot, but he did something that gave him the death.
Bro, did do the crime.
No, I think I don't know. I think he fucking no. I think he was given the death penalty or something. I don't know. Basically, when it came round to his death penalty, he was like, all the police officers had formed a connection with him. Like it was more than just like I know you, you know me. Like it was more like soul to soul type of thing. And I remember it was like, dude, they were like putting like the rag and like the electric chair and stuff, and like the rag over it, and he was like, don't put that over me. Like, you know, I'm scared of the dark, even though he's this big ass dude. It's played by Michael Clark Duncan.
Why do I feel like I've heard of this?
Yeah.
Hey, I do. When you said don't put that bag over me, like he's scared of
It-
that kind of seems like something I've heard of.
Yeah. It's a pretty well known scene. So, but yeah, that shit got made me fucking.
That really reminds me of like Mice of Men, how Lenny like had to kill George, I think, right?
Oh shit!
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
no.
was sad, bro. Like George was such a like innocent guy, but like, bro, he just didn't understand.
Bro,
Hey,
know?
look, me personally, I'm so happy he killed that bitch, bro.
hold on.
I shouldn't be happy about that, but she was so annoying. Like, bro, she got that black homie in trouble for no reason. Like, thank God he ended up clapping her, bro. Like,
Hey.
W Lenny, bro. W Lenny for real. Amen, bro. Do your thing, bro.
Let me say this real quick. I'm gonna bring up another sad movie. I don't know why I just remembered it, but this is an old movie, and I'm 99% sure everyone's seen it at least here. Bambi.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I
When-
mean,
when
yeah,
the-
but
when the
it's a
mother
cartoon.
gets
It was
shot.
sad, but it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
I feel like
know.
Dumbo. I feel like Dumbo's more sad, and there's not really that much sad thing. It's an elephant by itself, bro.
No. Oh, hey, if we're talking about people who are depressed, I'm gonna bring up the donkey from what is it called, Winnie the Pooh. That homie just wanted to end himself.
That's his whole
bro.
character, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
You know what
my.
was a major mood killer like growing up, like watching TV was the animal shelter commercials where the lady was singing "In the Arms
Yeah.
of an Angel." Bro, that killed my mood instantly. They showed all
I'm
those
not even gonna
dogs, bro.
lie,
I was
Alvin.
like,
Those shows knew what the ad breaks that would
Yeah.
like ruin your whole day. They knew what they were doing. Like they
back
gotta
to
stop,
back
bro.
to SpongeBob. I'm like, bro, what? I'm sad. I'm depressed. Like,
Like forget SpongeBob, bro. We're not. Oh my gosh.
but yeah.
Or it'd be like, oh, there's Perry. Like, y'all just scarred me.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
All right. Well, everyone, that has been a episode of Think About It podcast. Please support us and all that good stuff. Give us feedback, all of that good stuff. And, it's been your host, Will, Alfred, Terry,
Toodles.
and Yuri.
Peace.
So yes,
Yep.
sir.
See you guys.
Take care.
Alfred,
Take
you gotta share your screen and watch that one scene, bro, in the horse. I know you're gonna be sad, bro. There's just no way.
Bro just wants
And
to
you're not even seeing the plot, bro.
he just wants to end this call off with everyone depressed, man.
No, it's
like-
not.
Hey, I'm
I think
gonna go
we'll be
eat,
able to
bro.
handle
So
it.
fuck.
You do
I'm
that,
gonna
bro.
catch y'all later. I'm gonna go hop in